What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Could have sworn that I saw comments before. We got 17 people in the building. I see, but I don't see any comments. So let me put a banner up. Say thank you guys for supporting the channel. Gilbert Jimenez in the building. What up, man? There you go. Wait for y'all to come on in. Wait for y'all to come on in. It's Clapback Fridays. It's Clapback Fridays. Boy. What's up, Merch? Merch is dumb. Jay Henderson in the building. What up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Edgar Berlanga, you stopped your press.
Hey, hold on, man. Y'all got to hear this, man. While I wait for y'all to come on in the door. I swear Oscar De La Hoya is the funniest dude on the planet. Not even on purpose.
Edgar Berlanga, you
Edgar Berlanga. What's up? Edgar Berlanga.
stopped your press conference yesterday to mention my name. You said you're going to slap me when you see me next. Why? Because I asked to see your Puerto Rican birth certificate? Because you're not really Puerto Rican? I'm asking because
Adrian Molina. Where you at, Adrian? Where you at, Adrian Molina? I need to see you, Adrian Molina. Where are you Puerto Ricans? I need to see your Puerto Rican card. DJ OC in the place to be, spinning on the ones and twos, man. What's up, man? Make sure you guys go subscribe to the Parlor of East Wheaton over there on Mixcloud. Hey, dog. Mixcloud.com/POEW for the Parlor of East Wheaton. Adrian Molina. Adrian Molina.
Edgar Berlanga, you
Edgar Berlanga. Dude, I got to learn how to speak Spanish so I can get that accent down. Edgar Berlanga.
stopped your press conference yesterday to mention my name. You said you're going to slap me when you see me next. Why? Because I asked to see your Puerto Rican birth certificate? Because you're not really Puerto Rican?
Hey, Adrian Molina say he gonna slap me when I see him because I want to see your birth certificate because you're not really Puerto Rican.
asking because when I fought Trinidad, he had the entire island travel to Las Vegas to support him. Or are you upset because I said you're a subpar opponent for Canelo? These are the facts, bro. Don't let them get you rattled. Dude, you are not fighting me. You are distracted and better get locked in because Canelo's gonna tap that ass this weekend.
Canelo gonna tap that ass this weekend. What y'all Puerto Ricans gonna do about that, dog? He a New York Rican. Oh, he's not Puerto Rican? You throwing him out there. Hey, come on. It's your week. It's Puerto Rican Day. It's a Puerto Rican weekend, man. What's the deal, man? I mean, it's the Puerto Rican Mexico. I mean, they are serving up a Puerto Rican sacrificial lamb to Puerto Rico to Canelo Alvarez this weekend, man. You not happy that the rivalry is kicking off? The great rivalry. Fat Joe ain't born in Puerto Rico. He claims Puerto Rico wasn't Shakur claiming Puerto Rico and Oscar is a clan. He be funny. Hey, no, seriously, man. Oscar De La Hoya be high as hell, but he's funny as hell. Edgar Berlanga.
Good luck and enjoy your first and last pay-per-view experience.
Edgar Berlanga.
You stopped your press conference yesterday to mention my name. You said you're gonna slap me when you see me next. Why? Because
Bro, I need somebody. Hey,
hold
hold on.
Yesterday to mention my name.
Hold on. Yeah, can I ask a Mexican? I gotta know Mexican. Gotta ask question, man. What is it in Spanish what is it in the Mexican dialect of Spanish that makes you stretch out words? Just a little bit. Like, I just know, like, from just the way that Mexican Americans speak, it's a little bit of a you like he elongates words.
Edgar Berlanga.
Edgar Berlanga. It's like he's singing. Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga.
You stopped your press conference yesterday to mention my name. You said you're gonna.
You stopped the press conference to mention my name. Dude, it's like Oscar is singing when he's talking, boy. When he gets amped up.
You stopped your press conference yesterday to mention my name. You said you're gonna slap me when you see me next.
You said you're gonna slap me when you see me next.
Why? Because I asked to see your Puerto Rican birth certificate? Because you're not really Puerto Rican? I'm asking because when I fought Trinidad, he had the entire island.
No joke, though. Oscar out of my face, though. With Oscar out of my face for a second, no joke, man. That Puerto Rican Canelo Alvarez was like that, man. Oh, Juan Rezo said that's a northern Mexican accent. Okay, thank you. Is that what it is? I swear I have no clue why it is that it stretches. I can tell the difference. Berlanga said he was going to have a bag for him too. Oh, hello. Let me tell you, man, I will forever be a fan of Edgar Berlanga. I want Edgar Berlanga to win this fight so bad. I don't know what to do. I'm telling you, I want Edgar Berlanga to win this fight so bad I don't know what to do. It's not that I don't like Canelo, because I do like Canelo. It's not that I'm sick of Canelo, because honestly, man, I like watching Canelo fights, man. I like the big events. Canelo is so big that the rest of the boxing ecosphere just kind of shuts down around him. You know? But I want Berlanga to win because he got the baddest chick in all of boxing. And I really got to tell you, dude, as a married man who's not out there, playing the streets or anything. But, and all I can do is kind of, camera hustle and just kind of see a pretty one here, see a pretty one there, old married man stuff. But I got to tell you, dog, for somebody that ain't got a lot of money, they say he got some fake jewelry and on all that, man, that shit he got on his arm is real like a mug. I gotta give a man credit. I gotta give a man credit. I gotta root for a man that can pull something like that. He got something nicer than Canelo got. All the money he got. So if nothing else, it's kind of like, you remember James DeGale? I used to always root for James DeGale. Always rooted for James DeGale because every fight, James DeGale's sister would be there. There's a little off reasons to be supporting fighters. And for me, that's one of them. So I certainly hope that Berlanga wins. However, dang well, Edgar Berlanga is about to get massacred in this fight. But I only want to know whether or not he's got a chin or not. That's the question. He said rental jewelry or dripped. You can get that. No, seriously, Adrian Molina. I told you I got. Hey, man. No, he don't. No, yeah, he does. Who got it better than Edgar Berlanga? Who got something nicer than what Edgar Berlanga got? I want to see it because I haven't seen it. Jermell Charlo is close. Jermell Charlo is close. Jermell Charlo, baby mama. Phew. Close. Close. But that's about it that I've seen. Now, I'm sure, you may have some step off, some side tip, whatever. But I don't know. I'm just telling you. Tevin Farmer got a winner. Yeah, she got a great attitude, Cal Cooley. She's pretty. Yeah. For sure. You know, Nonito Donaire got him one. Nonito got him one. Some of y'all got some good ones, man. You know, especially if you can stay married for a long time. You know, especially if you can stay married for a long time. So if he can win this fight, get that prenup, Edgar. Get that prenup. She gonna give you about 10 babies in about 6 years. Tank had one on. Oh yeah. Tank got mad. I think Tank got mad at me. Because I said something about her. I was like, man, his baby mama's baby mama top notch. Short as shit, but you know. Anyway, so look, man. I want to let y'all know, dude, that y'all don't want no smoke with me on this ducking thing. Anyway, we'll wait for some people to come on in the building, man. It is nice being here. Berlanga. What up, Cal Coolit? Colombian chick. Anyway, Berlanga has power. Keep it clean. Carpets and tile grout cleaning. Hey, I like that, man. You got a business going, huh? Berlanga has power, but he does not have the discipline to stay focused and not lose his over aggression. Why would he not want to lose his over aggression? I don't quite get that. Jay Henderson, hypothetical here. Berlanga wins big. You think the talks of Bud and Canelo would end immediately? Immediately, it would. The second that happened. But before that, hell would freeze over. FYI. Right before the discussions would end, hell would freeze over. Jay, man, thank you for the $5 holler, brother. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I do. End up like Mosley, man. You know, hey, man, it is what it is, man. We all got, hey, man, we've all had women problems at, time and time. Tank's baby mama is Colombian. Oh, is she Colombian? Oh, yeah, top notch. Damn pigs would fly in hell over there. Hell yeah. Be like right before the fight gets called off, hell freezes over. The devil died. That type stuff. Because this ain't about to happen, dog. I mean, I'm so happy that ain't nobody out there voting on Joe Cordina. I'm just happy y'all ain't voting, ain't riding with Joe Cordina. Canelo is going to break that boy down and make an example out of Edgar. There are levels to this. Yeah, for sure. It's a payday for Canelo. It's payday. It's payday for Canelo. Terrell Jackson said Canelo fought guys with more power than Berlanga and didn't phase him, so Berlanga don't have a puncher's chance. I would agree with that 100%. Pull Out Bandit said Turkey unfollowed you. Turkey unfollowed everybody. Hey, King's a star. Did anybody see my King video yesterday? King has 3,000 views. And I listened to you, King. I put in there Arab critic in the video. It was Arab critic. See? I didn't call you racist, King. I called you because let me tell you something, dog. If you are going to annoy the fuck out of me, I'm profiting off of your ass. Yeah, Merch, that's what I decided to do because he fucks with me so much, I decided to put his ass to work. I decided I was putting King to work. Look, bro, you wasting all my damn time with all this harassing me, dog. You know damn well your ass about to get famous. Famous Kamal. What's Kamal's number? Hey, famous King. What's King's numbers? I wanted to make sure King had some numbers. I could look at his numbers. King, you got 500 views over on MH Blackwell. And so far, King, Rick Glazier, King, let me tell you what your numbers are over here. You have 6,000 views yesterday. You had 6,000 views yesterday, bro. Hell yeah, I put his ass on a stroll. Nuke, the Duke. Dog, y'all want to watch King's video, dog? Ooh-wee. I can be creative when I need to be. What can I say? What can I say, man? King was never going to stop harassing me. He's going to try to make me feel miserable every day. And after I made that video and I took that clip and I put it on MH Blackwell, that's what you call a prototype. I wanted to see if my conversations with King could garner a larger audience. Richard Perry said that King video was hilarious. Was it? You think King gonna show up? Hey, what's going on, Juan Rafael Castillo, Asensio. I hear King would say, "Come on, man, I'll lie right now." Hell yeah. Look, man, I need somebody to come up here and debate me, dog. Seriously, man. I need some debates. Boy, T Orlando ain't nothing easy, though. I'm gonna tell you, T Orlando ain't nothing easy on the politics, though. I'm gonna tell you right now, his boxing sucks, but hey, that dude knows his policy. That dude knows policy now. I'm like, shit. I gotta like really work for T Orlando talking about this policy stuff. No joke, T Orlando gonna make me like study. I was like, I think I gotta study to mess with him. Anyway, what up, Nicole? What up? Jameson Childress, man. What up to one of the best, the biggest, and the best supporters on the channel, man? What happening with you? What's happening with you? He better show. Oh, no, he's not gonna. No, dude. See, now he knows. Now he knows. Now he knows what it's like to be up there in front of criticism, and only him and him alone. I had to give him a taste of it. See if you liked it. See if he liked sitting up there and just sharing what he thinks and having random people from all over the world call him all kind of names and and talk bad about him and make jokes about him. So now King's got an entire comment section to himself. I invite y'all all to go to that video and watch King perform. He debated me. That was my second televised debate. That's my first debate that I was like, okay. A said, when you enlighten him as to how you did not defame him, he changed up his tune real quick. Hell yeah, you anonymous bastard. How can the world can I defame you if I don't know who the fuck you are? I'm sorry to cuss. How can I defame you, bro, if I don't know who you are? It's not you. It's just a voice. You can't say that you had any harm because nobody knows it's you. Even though you better believe I was thinking about putting up that swoop bang picture. Hey, merch is dumb. Said $2 for G-Man video. Let's get it paid. Oh, okay, $2. No worries. Be happy. I think I got it. Hold on, man. I think I got it. Where can I get it from? Where do I know I have it? Oh, it's over here. Let me get it. Yeah, man, let's have some fun today, man. Let's listen to a debate. Let's do a breakdown of this debate. That swoop bang picture. Yeah, man, I thought about this. I like King. I want King. I'm trying to earn King. But see, here's the thing. There's a purpose, King. I'm trying to work for your wrench. Because every dollar that I get from that video that I played goes against all that money Phenomenal Show put on your head to keep you from getting that wrench. What's the count, Phenomenal Show? He looked like minus 500 or something. So as soon as I find out what them videos are, bro, I'm giving that calculation to you, Phenomenal Show, because we gonna work. We got to get King that wrench, bro. G-Man, you got to redeem that swoop bang picture. No, he just got to debate better, dog. He's -7. If it helps you, I think subtract about $50. Subtract $60 from that. I'll send you the receipts. I think it's -$60. I think we're not -750. I think after yesterday, we're actually King made $60. So where can somebody adjust the total to 690? I earned $60 for King. And I can document it because I can give you, I can show you how much the video made that I did on it. Malcolm Allen said, I would debate you, but we agree on a lot. I'll smoke some of these other channels though. I've been studying lately. Yeah, bro. I don't think that there's, yeah. Hey man, well, if you want to come on up here and practice anything, it doesn't matter. Just come up here and get beat up and you'll leave stronger. Hey, thank you, Malcolm Allen. Yeah, let me do that, man. I'm gonna have some fun today, man. Because we do these things every day. And this has actually been like really fun for me since I changed my background. I get to sit in my living room where I watch TV and I relax and I'm not in that office. I feel so much more relaxed. And I'm having so much more fun on the live stream. Minus 690. We minus 690 now. Ah! Noob said hell. Noob said hell no. Hell no. We back to 750. That man said I told you my money way too long. Noob, fuck that dude. Hey. Man, the savagery, dog. The savagery. All right, hold on, man. I gotta play the video, man. We gotta play this. King, where are you, man? Seriously, man. I would love to have this seriously, man. I want a debate. I want some smoke, man. I'm really, this boxing, I love boxing. I love boxing. Love it. But I miss the Hanos clan. I miss them. I can't lie, dog. I never thought I would. I never thought I would ever miss the Hanos clan. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I can't wait till Devin Haney comes back. I can't wait. It's so much content comes from the ludicrous. Oh, dude. Oh God, it's hilarious. So let's get to it, dog. We're gonna get to the Turki Alalshikh video. Here we go. Give me a second. I just got to pull it up. It's been sponsored. Where is that bitch? Oh, it's here. Oh, I know how to do it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is gonna be fun. Where is it? I gotta get my system. I gotta get my system together real fast. In the meantime, sparring sessions where he's talking about he can fight Boots or he sees himself beating Boots. how it works when you become champion. Well, people. All right, hold on. I got to grab this over from over here. It's just the easiest way. Man, where's this boy stuff, man? God dog. I do this. Let me just be, man, let me make it simple. Let me just go ahead and make it simple.
When you said so let's get back to the fact that you had an issue with guarantees when the guarantees.
All right, there you go. All right, give me a second. Let's just take a little second to get in there. Wow, it's just so little today, man. It's just little stuff going on. Hey, Kamal Oz said, where's that Akhmedov in a way video? Oh, it's coming up. Kamal, it's coming up. Trust you me, I've already got it locked and loaded. I still remember when G-Man came on here saying, what's going on, brother? Yeah, he's funny. I be messing with him. Frank Martin is a wonderful fighter. I want to see him fight again. Hopefully he'll be fighting soon. Hopefully we'll be getting it real soon. Give me a second. All right, there you go. I got it. All right. Well, who is Tank supposed to fight next? Okay, so let's go through it. We got a little information on it, on the Tank stuff. So let's look at it. All right, so we had a tweet from okay, cool. I got you. All right, so there's a tweet. Mm-mm-mm. You know, one of these days I'm gonna get fast with this stuff. It's not there. It's there. All right, so Michael Benson put out a tweet that said, Let's see if we can blow it up. All right, so despite this is Dan Rayfield shitting on YouTube channels. In case you don't read White Man, this right here is Dan Rayfield sticking it to the YouTube community and anybody else on Twitter talking about dates. Talking about, look, man, stop trying to rip me off, dude. Let me do my job. Stop trying to get cute. Despite reporting from some, see, that's the little part where you're like, fuck y'all. Despite reporting from some dumbasses that Gervonta Davis would fight on November 2nd, that shit ain't happening. And I talked to the people that know what they're talking about. If he does fight again this year, which means they're not certain if he's going to fight this year, PBC is looking at November 23rd or December 14th. So basically what the man did is he shit on everybody on YouTube. They said, yeah, we know when this fight is taking place, blah, 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 blah. And he says, no, it is not. So that's pretty much it with that one. My mic is going to get funny because I'm going to have to do something real quick so I can play this next video, but my mic is going to get funny for a second. Make sure I keep, hold on, there you go. Let me make sure I got it. Got it. All right, cool. So we got it. All righty. So the next tweet that had come out was the following. It's from Michael, and this one is from Michael Benson. And Michael Benson says, Gervonta Davis and David Benavidez reportedly could share a card on December 14th. That is another ESPN. That's an Shava. I always forget who Shava, who this particular guy is for ESPN, but I think that's the guy, the Latino guy from ESPN that covers, Spanish speaking guy. Michael Benson says Gervonta Davis and David Benavidez reportedly could share a card again on December 14th. So from what we know, it looks like he may be fighting on the 14th. Now, who you obviously have your boy who said Ryan Garcia said he thought it was going to be Rayo. Because he said he wanted to fight Teofimo Lopez, but then people responded, hey, I thought you were fighting Rayo. And Ryan said, nah, I'm not fighting Rayo. Gervonta Davis is fighting Rayo. So that's the update here. I'm going to show you, trying to be a little bit more so you guys can see for yourselves. As you see, this is a Michael Benson tweet. Ryan Garcia believes Gervonta Davis will be fighting Jose Rayo Valenzuela next. Rayo as you can see, Ryan was calling out T.O. Ryan versus T.O. for my return in April. Let's make it happen, T.O. So he's calling out T.O. This dude, DeMarco, says, Ninja, didn't you say Rayo? And he says he's fighting Gervonta, right? So people are taking that belief that Ryan may know something. I do want to put a note in that, though. Somebody else calling him the N-word, they're going to turn around and get mad when he says it. But anyway, who knows? But then again, I don't know if that guy's black. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Now, as far as Turki Alalshikh, so that's what I know is going to be happening. As far as what people have said, that is what's been said. Michael Benson said that he got a source from ESPN said that if they fight on, well, let me say first. Ryan says that he believes that Rayo's going to be for Gervonta. The date that was reported November 2nd, Dan Rayfield saying that is not true, that he talked to sources at the PBC and that the PBC said that if he fights this year, it's either going to be November 23rd or December 14th, but it's not going to be November 2nd. And I do appreciate the PBC letting people know that that's not true. Thank you very much. And I wish they would be like faster with that because, it saves everybody a lot of time. The slower they are correcting that shit, the more people are going to, put that indelibly in their head. So that's why I've been a little bit more focused on showing you guys the specific source for where information comes from. So you can say that you've seen it yourself. And we don't have to keep continuing to rely on these people with these absolutely bananas. Make just shit they just make up. Like for example, man, was talking to this dude the other day. What's this dude's name? King? Yeah, his name was King. It was like the craziest conversation. It is the craziest conversation. Matter of fact, let's listen to it.
So let's get back to the fact.
Right after I read a couple super chats, I think I got a. Oh, I got this. I had the super chat already. Okay, I got this. Thank you, man. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Really, I know boxing is not popping off right now, and people aren't happy about it. But we gonna make it fun, bro. We're gonna have a good time, man. We're gonna chop it up. If you guys want to talk about anything about non-boxing, if you want me to do an MH Blackwell conversation for you this morning, it's more than my pleasure to do it over here. Because I'm gonna take the audio and make a video over there. I'm working like an Egyptian slave named Seinfeld. Hold on, man. Let me get to this Cash App, man. Thank you guys for chopping it up with me, man, and allowing me to talk to y'all every morning. Really, it's like such a blessing. Hey, man, thank you so much, man. Oh, thank you, man. I missed. My guy Flip One Mo said very spot on analogy. Thank you. Yes, that was yesterday. Thank you. Edwin Volaton today said, I'm against RuPaul. $5, dog. King ain't coming back, bro. Trust me, I've tamed him. I thought for about 5 seconds. Unblock Flip. I don't know who you are, Flip. When I put that link in there, Flip. When I put the link in the chat, Flip. Thank you for that $2 holler, brother. Hey, just click the link and you don't have to give me any money to get you on Flip, but I don't know who you are. And my guy, Mr. Chestnut, what's going on, sir? What's going on, Ralph? Channel support, brother. Thank you so much, man. I got to put it in front of my face to make sure y'all can see that. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I think I'm one of the most blessed human beings in the building. Hey, Fanon, unblock Flip Mo. I don't need the dollar. I wouldn't give you the dollar. Good morning, Fanon. Can you unblock me? Bro, I'm never gonna block you if you ask me for $1 to unblock you. And then make me have to go out of my way to block your ass from sending me shit. Block Flip. Block. Bro, don't send me, don't do that, man. But anyway, I hope you well. I wish you well. You don't have to do any money. All you got to do is click the link that I put right here. You click this link, you can get unblocked. Okay? You can get unblocked. One of my favorite things to do is unblock people. My favorite thing to do is block people. And then my second favorite thing to do is unblock. But here we go. You had an issue with guarantees when you said so let's get back to the fact that you had an issue with guarantees when the guarantees were coming from Al, as in you needed clarification. You don't know the specifics, but you have no problem with guarantees that came from BOK Prime, and you don't even know who works there.
I have a very simple answer for you for that. Very reasonable, simple answer.
Yeah, he does. What up, Blackwell? New scenery. Yeah, I'm in my living room kicking it. I'm having a relaxing morning. It almost doesn't feel like I'm in a live stream. King, how can I help you?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
So why'd you call me a racist there having that video, man? That's not fair. I'm not.
I called you in the channel.
On that channel. Yeah.
No, I called you it in the video.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you do that, man? That's not.
I called you it in the video.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Why did you do that in the video?
Because I think you are.
That's not cool, man.
But it's true. But I didn't call you that. I didn't call you that.
So who'd you call that?
I don't know. It was somebody. I didn't even name your name, and I didn't see your picture, and your name's not King.
All right, man.
No, seriously, man. I thought about this very seriously, man, before I did it. Number one, nobody knows who you are. So you don't have a real name. You don't show your face. And the only thing that you said was that you were Arab. That's the only thing that I know for it to be absolutely true. So I was like, what do I know that is absolutely true about this person that doesn't show their face, has 15, 16 different aliases, and the first conversation I ever had with him said something to me about
tribal nature.
Yeah, what do you call it? A tribal nature.
Come on, man. I don't think it's fair still, but
you do think it's fair. Anyway, what do you want next, man? What's next? Let me tell you, sir, I just want to let you know, you don't show your face. You don't use your name. The only thing is you have is your voice. So that's not defamation because I didn't say anything about you.
Man, I'm not here to do nothing.
I just want to let you know that I made sure that I treated you fairly. I even let you talk.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. But well, what do you what's it called? Canelo Alvarez and Al Heyman
guaranteeing them the gate.
Out here. Yeah.
MGM is guaranteeing their gate at 25 million. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing.
How confident are you that you can beat Canelo in boxing moving forward and turn the tentpole fight date into UFC's night?
Well, it's not even that I was looking to compete or hurt Canelo in any way, shape, or form. I respect Canelo as a fighter and as a person. I've met him. Super nice guy. I got no beef with him. I got no beef with Al Heyman. Good for Al. Al went in and stole the date for me, fair and square. I blame MGM for that, not them.
What say you? What say you about that?
I think that's huge for Al and Canelo Alvarez getting a $25 million guaranteed gate, and kudos to Dana White for giving them credit for it. Even though he said their own gate will be 22 to 23 million as well in that same interview, but still, you gotta respect.
No. Excuse me. He said what? He said what?
He said that their gate at the Sphere is going to be around 22, 23 million
He said that this will,
for the
the
UFC.
operative word is will, right?
I don't remember his exact word,
No,
but it said it's going to be or something.
You don't
Something.
remember his exact words?
It is already at 22. It may be that too, but it's on Michael Benson's page. He quoted Dana White word to
Well,
word.
there's no need for
verbatim.
that, King. We're partners here, bro. There's really no need for that, because you know what it is. Somebody,
Obviously, an incredible undertaking. We've seen you hint bits and pieces of it throughout the promotion leading up to it. You know, and it's taking place on Mexican Independence Day weekend, a day.
But if this didn't happen and didn't go down the way that it did, I wouldn't have the opportunity to do the Sphere. You know what I mean? I'm under contract with MGM, but they fucked me so bad that, you know, Bill Hornbuckle, the guy who runs MGM, he gave me the Sphere to sort of.
that's like a lie. You see, lying, right? See that body language right there?
I'm watching, yeah.
Yeah, this is what he does when he lies.
Reach out the olive branch, I guess, to make this. So this thing was meant to happen. It was meant to happen. And
That when he's down to the left,
Okay.
that's his tell.
And you know, I'm not talking smack about anybody. This is going to be the biggest gate in UFC history. It's going to come in at 22 or 23 million dollars.
There you go.
MGM is guaranteeing their gate at 25 million. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing them the gate.
So guess what that means?
What does that mean?
That means that Canelo beat him.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, Canelo was more than likely going to always beat him. Canelo is a big draw out there.
No, it also means they lost. They've already lost $20 million.
But the bookings and all that, yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah.
You heard it. You remember.
Yeah.
Don't get confused now.
I'm not in here to support the UFC. I'm not for the UFC.
No worries. Huh?
I like boxing, man. I don't like.
You like
I
what?
don't like Dana White or the UFC.
No, we're talking. No. You must be confused.
I know what you're gonna get. I know what you're getting to.
What am I getting to?
So, you're gonna talk about Turki Alalshikh going against Canelo Alvarez.
No, I'm not.
So then, what are you gonna talk about?
Look at the screen.
0 following? What does that mean?
He quit Twitter. He got pissed and quit Twitter. Look.
That doesn't necessarily mean he
0 followers. 6.93 million followers. 0 following. He cut off everybody. He cut off. He's not listening to anybody. Everybody he blocked. He unfollowed everybody he listened to on Twitter.
What does that mean in this case?
What does it mean? Well, let's see what it should maybe mean.
MGM is guaranteeing their gate.
What's this right here? You know who this is right here? That's him.
Turki Alalshikh.
Let's watch. Let's watch what it means.
At 25 million. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing them the gate.
MGM is guaranteeing their gate at 25 million. You know what I mean?
That's what he did.
So
he deleted all that stuff right before he smashed that television.
You find this amusing, don't you?
Then, hell yes.
Well, you a wild man, bro.
Dog, this live is not from yesterday, you idiot. Now, King, King. Now, you know I was waiting for you to act like I ain't sitting here. Here's this link, son. I'm calling you out, dog. I'm calling you and every Turkey supporter out. I demand a debate from you, King. I demand a debate. I demand a debate. What's up, y'all? We can go through the rest a little bit later. I just thought somebody was out there saying, you know, I knew if I left for a second, somebody's going to act like I'm not here. Now, to the person that said this live is from yesterday, Street Talks 414. Where's 414? Oh, the audio's delayed because I need to. Hold on, maybe I need to switch things. Hold on a second. No, my microphone's good. Yeah, I don't know why why the audio would be delayed. Is this amusing to you? Yes, G-Man, it is, bro. Is this amusing to you? Yes, it is. Oh, it's in 414. It's in Milwaukee. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was in Detroit. I was like, I knew it was Midwest. Yeah, man. King. Anyway, yeah, it's hilarious, man. I just thought I would play with it, but seriously, man, that's nobody saw that coming. Hey, thank you, Ralph. Again, thank you, Ralph Chestnut. Thank you, brother. And I said a money thing. I didn't mean this. I sent you the wrong emoji. King is such a. Dana's a generous promoter, but not so much on this one. Sunshine said Turkey couldn't handle the pressure. As soon as adversity struck, he crumbled. I've been told, yeah. I mean, I'm just finding it really wild, man. It's just a wild situation, man. That's a wild to get a seat to get a view into a monarchy. How people that exist within a monarchy behave. Wow, he's very, very entitled to everything. If only the TV could hit back. That's hilarious. All right, man. So come on, man. Here's a link, man. I don't think any of y'all want to chop it up about Canelo. I'm gonna take the first person to jump up. I'm gonna bet $10 if Berlanga wins. I'll bet you $10. I thought, see, man, King, where'd you go, King? Where'd you go? Dank Lucane said, Fanon, Turkey won't be around long. He see people don't respect him and can't take it. Well, honestly, man, you know what it is. The problem is, oh, man, that's so huge, bro. Missed the super chat yesterday. I'm sorry, man. Hey, no, Jameson, thank you, man. That's a $50 holler, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Dude, I ain't lying, bro. These young, well-employed academics, dog, look, I need to give y'all some free consultation, man. Thank y'all for supporting an old man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the youth for reaching backwards for this old man, and allowing me to do something in my retirement. And may my many years of service to our community and any experience I may have from there be at your service, man. Be at your service. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. $50 holler, brother. That's gigantic. He said, Martin, are you betting against Lara this weekend? I don't gamble. Thank you, Mr. Romont. I don't gamble, sir. I don't gamble. I hate losing. I hate losing way more than I like winning. I hate losing. Let me take this right. I don't have a problem losing. I hate losing money. I hate losing money, man. I'm trying to tell you, that shit is my trigger. Play with my money, shit starts getting funny. What up, man?
So you say you got 10 on Berlanga?
I was lying.
I was about to say, I'm one of them. I'm one of them urban dudes.
No, I was trying to. Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
No. I was saying I'm one of them urban dudes. I gotta save up for Bud's next pay-per-view, man.
Oh, you one of them broke niggas. By urban dudes, you mean broke? By urban dudes, you mean broke niggas, like he said.
No, not just urban. I be in them one places, the urban areas. Yep, yep. But hey, I forgot
Hey,
that
thanks,
Rolly was on that
Sunchild.
card tomorrow.
Hey, real quick, Sunchild hit us up, hit the channel up with a $10 holler, brother. Thank you so much. Oh, also, Phoenix, I got to get you the Oh, I have an announcement I'd like to make.
Oh, what's that?
I would like to have a raffle today, and whoever puts in on the raffle today, like live and live in color, I'm going to show you what we got. We have a autographed boxing glove by Thomas the Hitman Hearns. You can bid on one that has his signature only, or you can bid on one that only has his and my signature. The reason why I insist, because seriously, man, Tommy Hearns, I got to tell y'all something, man, just about Tommy Hearns for a second. Dude, Tommy Hearns is really, 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 truly given me the greatest compliment that I could have ever hoped for. And that is him sending some autographed boxing gloves to me and saying, hey, man, I would be honored if you would sign this boxing glove along with my name and let your favorite supporters know that I support you. So I have a bunch of Tommy Hearns signed autographed gloves, and so want to bid on it. And then the money, I'm not going to tell you what I do with it, but I'm just going to promise you that it's going to go to a good cause. I haven't made up the call. I don't know which it's going to be. It very well may. It's probably going to be one of. I've seen several youth boxing programs where I think we could raise some money if people wanted those gloves. Either just a straight up autographed one or one with his signature and my signature on it. It's just very hard for me to believe that I deserve to sign something like a glove with. First of all, it's almost insulting for me to sign a glove, really. But for him to ask me to do it, I would do it. Otherwise, I would never do it. So, but I have the gloves. I have the gloves right now. So we have one today. So far today, it is definitely phenomenal shows. Just telling you, the number one for a few days in a row, the number one guy to donate to the channel, whether it is Cash App or Super Chat. And it doesn't matter. Cash App is a larger donation to the cause. Oh, that's a $60. Thank you, phenomenal show. That's a 6 on that bitch. But I'm gonna count them the same. But today, so far, is phenomenal show. At the end of the day, I'm going to get the address. I'm going to give you guys my email address. You can either give me a post office box to send it to you, or you can give me your address to send it to you. Either one, but it's just very simple. We're going to hold a raffle today for 7. I think we can do it 7 days in a row. Today, phenomenal show is the guy that is in the lead with the $60 donation for this glove. And so, but at the end of this deal, if somebody beats that, then it'll go to them. But this is just so you guys know, this is the John Bowie boxing giveaway in honor of one of our greatest supporters ever, John Bowie, who passed away not too long ago. We're going to put each glove of these gloves are going to come from me, Tommy Hearns, and rest in peace, John Bowie, who was just such a huge support to the channel at a time when I had gotten demonetized and I really needed the support. And he was there. He ultimately passed away, but that's what I've decided to do. So just let you know, we're going to go for a little bit longer. We're going to start real high with phenomenal show. It's not usually going to be that high, but 60, is phenomenal. So thank you so much, sir. I'm going to count that bid ahead of time. And then obviously you can only win one. So phenomenal show can't come in every forever. The most you can win is one. Can't buy all of them. So if it's $2 one day, it's $2 and you get you a boxing glove. But it's going to be, but you got to specify with your glove, do you want it Tommy or do you want it Tommy and me? And then, but you can specify it in the email. You don't have to say here. I would suggest that you get Tommy alone. That's what I would suggest, because you can take that and go find Sugar Ray Leonard. That's what I would do. I go find Sugar Ray Leonard and see if I can get, or I go find Mana de Pedras Roberto Duran and see if Roberto Duran will sign it for you. You know what I mean? It's like to me, these gloves are like the first leg. They're like the first leg in the search for the what do you call it? The Infinity Stone. So of greats. And I'm gonna show you something else because I was inspired by this. Give me 1 second. Literally, I just got to go grab a picture real quick, and I'm gonna show you what inspired, and what I'm trying to do for y'all. I don't think I can go around and find those guys, but you guys probably could. So hold on 1 second. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, so this is what I'm trying to do. Okay, you see this? This is 3 autographs. One is Muhammad Ali, the other is George Foreman, and the other is Sugar Ray. The other one obviously is Joe Frazier. So this is an item that I collect. There's an item that actually my sister gave to me as a present. So with these boxing gloves, and I should have got the boxing glove. Let me get the boxing glove. I'm sorry. So sorry about being unprepared. Sorry about that. So these are, Everlast signed by Tommy Hearns, right? And then this is Tommy Hearns. This is the one he gave me. This is a red one. This is the one that I'm going to keep. This red one, right? But as you can see, plenty room on this to get signed by other people. But if you want me to sign it, I will sign it right there. If you want me to. But if you don't want me to, I completely understand it. And go find somebody that's a Hall of Famer, man. You know what I mean? Maybe go find if you're in Detroit, go find the great James Toney. So anyway, that's the deal. And I think I've got 7 of them. So this one is the one that's going today. Right here. This is the one that's going today. Yeah, this is the one that you got. This is the one that Phenomenal Show has won, and he's bid $60 on this. So, all right. Okay, what's up, Phoenix? I'm sorry, man. I wanted to make sure I got
No, you're good. You're good. That's what's up, man. I think that's a good thing, especially with money going to a cause too, because that man, and whenever you're supporting stuff for like the youth and everything, like I think that's always positive, man. That's one of the reasons why like I enjoy whenever we got kids coming into the gym and I get to work with them. But like you see such a change in them. I remember like one kid that come in didn't have an athletic bone in his body and he had asthma. And we worked with him, and like 2 years later, like you never would have guessed. Like the first day, I didn't think that boy was gonna make it when we went out for that run. But then like 2 years later, like shoot, he was doing this thing and like winning belts at these amateur competitions, everything. So it was kind of dope to see that progression and see how it changes their mindsets. That some will come in timid, some will come in, having no sense of direction or respect for the elders and stuff. And then like, after a few months, you see they start to get more self-confidence. They got to be more disciplined. They start listening better. And some of their parents will write us and tell us like, you guys made like an impact on our kids, and they're doing much better in school. They're making more friends, and they can see that positive change. So that's why I always think it's a good thing whenever something goes towards supporting the up and coming youth. Like it's pretty dope to see how much of a difference that can make. But yeah, this fight card tomorrow. I did forget Raleigh was on there. Raleigh Romero. I'm actually excited to see Raleigh fight. He's an interesting dude. Like Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I'd like to see him fight both Ryan Garcia and Devin. If Devin ever come back, I'd like to see Riley fight both of them. I think those two would make interesting matchups for him. I don't know how he's gonna do in this fight. I don't know too much about his opponent, but hey, Riley is one of those hard hitters. So he got that power behind him. He could probably get the dude out of there because this is a comeback fight after what happened with him and Pitbull. So I don't think they're gonna put him in there with somebody that's probably gonna wash him or something. I think it's probably like they probably found someone that's like a 50-50 or 60-40, for Riley to go up against and shake them cobwebs off and get back on top of his game. Yeah, this Canelo and Berlanga, I can see Canelo stopping him. I can see Berlanga landing some crazy shot and maybe hurting Canelo, but it depends. It depends because he been knocking dudes out, but at the same time, not really sure what that says about his power as far as a competition. So that's one of them strange things where you got a guy like 168, looks like he hits hard, but probably ain't nothing compared to some of the other guys, and you might even see a guy like a weight class below him that hits harder than him. Like punching power these days, like it's very hard to tell with some of the competition that some of these guys be going up against because we don't know if these guys are chinny. We don't know, anything about them other than they got knocked out. But at the same time, like I know a lot of people is upset about the fight, but this is one thing I say before I hop off. I don't want to keep it too long.
No,
But
you're good, bro. We ain't got a lot going
okay.
on in boxing right now, man. So just you can go ahead, man.
Okay. So
I do want you to know what you think about this, though.
Vegas to support him or
Ah.
Edgar Berlanga. You stopped your press conference yesterday to mention my name. You said you're gonna slap me when you see me next. Why? Because I asked to see your Puerto Rican birth certificate? Because you're not really Puerto Rican? I'm asking because when I fought Trinidad, he had the entire island travel to Las Vegas to support him. Or are you upset because I said you're a subpar opponent for Canelo? These are the facts, bro. Don't let them get you rattled. Dude, you are not fighting me. You are distracted and better get locked in because Canelo's gonna tap that ass this weekend. Good luck and enjoy your first
Damn.
and last pay-per-view experience.
Hey,
De La Coca strikes again.
Hey, bro. No, seriously though. Oh no, I'm sorry. I gotta try to. I'm sorry. Hey, man. Why is Hoya always around some conversation about tapping an ass? Why do I have to see his stomach and his chest? Why is he doing shirtless videos?
Hey.
What's wrong with your boy? But before I do, let me get this. Hey, Mr. Pragmatic said, hey, Mrs. Pragmatic and I go on vacation and come back, and Fanon got a new setup. Yeah, I'm in my living room, man. I'm in my living room by my favorite picture. This is an oil painting that my mother gave me. My mother's an art connoisseur, so whenever I can get some of the expensive stuff out of her house, I take it. So this right here is a really, really nice piece, man. I tried to show somebody yesterday. It's what do you call it? A landscape. So just so you know, so you can show Mrs. Pragmatic, this is what the picture is. Hold on. That's the picture right there. Can you see the whole thing? Can't see the whole thing, but anyway, yeah. But thanks, brother. Yeah, man, that's my yeah, that's why I got a new setup, man, because I went into my living room. And then Jason Fewell in the building said, good morning, Fanon, and the chat. What up, Jason Fewell? How you feeling, sir? And then my guy, Phenomenal Show, back at it, says, up in it for the cause. I love it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Let me get my camera straight since I did all that dumb shit. All right, that's that camera straight. All right, sorry about that, brother. I had to clear some stuff.
You good.
Yeah, the leader is for today is Phenomenal Show. So more than likely, Phenomenal Show is going to get it. I don't think anybody's going to beat him today for this. So this one is going to Phenomenal Show. I'm sure of it. I doubt very much any of y'all care about kids anywhere near as much as Phenomenal Show does. Guilt trip. Hey, KT, paid KT said, thank you for all the hard work, bro. Salute, Sunchild. Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. And so, yeah, man. So what I'm trying to do is trying to do a little fundraiser. I can't give you guys $30,000 if you subscribe. I can't. But you are supporters if you support and you guys want Tommy Hearns. This is a Hall of Famer right here, man. This is a guy's a 6th division champion. One of the 3 kings, the original and only 3 kings of boxing. Won championships in what, I don't know how many weight divisions. He welterweight, middle.
I know he went up to. I think he went up to 175 too, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think 175 was where he finished out.
Yeah, he's a 7-time world. I mean, he's the great Tommy Hearns. So, man, you talk about something like a keepsake for your kids. Definitely.
Oh, for
Go
sure.
ahead, man.
Sure.
Yes, sir. I'm listening to you.
I'm gonna say that fool Oscar, man. See, I think he the one who got Shannon Sharp in trouble because when they was talking, he said all I seen was a briefcase, and I don't know what happened when they came in the room.
What'd you say?
So remember when Oscar was talking to Shannon, talking about how them girls had him like they got a briefcase, and then he blacked out. He don't remember nothing.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Yeah, you know what he said? It was crazy. He said, they walked in, they had a briefcase, and it was like after I saw it, I passed out. I don't know what happened. And then who was he talking to?
Yeah, he was talking to Shannon Sharp when that happened.
And Shannon Sharp said, what was in the briefcase? He said, a bunch of stuff. Hold on. How, if you passed out when you saw the briefcase, how the fuck you know what was in it?
So you ain't tried it yet?
Dude, you saw before you passed out, you saw all them ding dangy doom dooms in there. You could have ran. You could have ran.
Oscar wild.
Either he saw what was in it or he didn't see what was in it. If she opened it up and it was like, here you go.
Maybe that's what made him pass out.
Here's your spatula. Here's your spatula. Don't get it. Man, that's all right, man. When people do kinky in their own business, man. I think Oscar's a champion for that.
Yep. He definitely was a champion. I don't know if he was a champion in that, but But yeah, man, this Canelo and Berlanga fight. The one thing I was gonna say is like this is one of those I guess it's like a paradox of boxing, You got people that say and most notably, the most recent person they said it about was Floyd. It's like, oh, you don't want to give these young up and coming fighters a chance. How come nobody is afraid, willing to take that chance against the younger fighter? They're afraid of losing, all this and that, right? But you got a guy like Canelo, who's at about that same age. He's 34 right now, got about 70 fights, and you've given this young guy a chance, right? But people are complaining about it. And so that's the thing, like, you got some fighters that's up and coming. And you could have a case like Boots where, it took him 30 fights and he didn't even get a chance to fight for the belt, because the IBF rules, he just got it, right? It could take 30 fights. Berlanga got like 20 something, and eventually, people got to realize like, okay, for an up and coming fighter to get a shot, like they have to fight a champion. Right? And who's going to give him a shot other than the champion? So like people are complaining about it and say like these guys is coming up. How come people is holding on to the belts? How come? And at the same time, that happens like, oh well, the guy's too green. But it's like, okay, look at Oscar. Right? Oscar was 21-0 with 19 knockouts when he fought Julio Cesar Chavez. Chavez at that time, if I remember correctly, was 96 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw, if I remember correctly, or it was 96 1-1. One of the two. He had like almost 100 fights at the time he fought Oscar. Oscar was 23, and I think Chavez was like 33, 34 or something. right? Oscar ended up winning, you know, and that was I think Oscar's second title that he won because he got his first title shot in his 12th fight. So that was his 21st fight whenever he or 22nd fight when he fought Chavez Sr., who had more than 4 times the amount of professional fights Oscar had. But nobody was talking about Oscar is too green. Oscar is not ready, all this and that. When he'd only been a champion for about 10 fights at the time, right? Then you got Floyd and Canelo was the complete opposite. He said Canelo's not ready, even though he had 43 fights and Floyd had 44. You know, they got people like Frank Martin. They talk about, oh, well, he's just a 30-year-old prospect when he fought Gervonta Davis. And then now we got this situation here with Berlanga. The people was talking about David Morrell, who got half the fights Berlanga did, and less fights than Berlanga as an amateur. So it's like, oh, Canelo's ducking David Morrell. But then at the same time, you want to say a guy that got more amateur experience and more professional fights than Morrell ain't ready, but Morrell is. And it's like there's this whole thing where people is inconsistent about how they're criticizing fighters. You know, that it just blows my mind how it all works out. Like they got them complaining that, oh, well, they don't fight often enough. Well, they be fighting everybody, and it's like, oh, they're just taking easy fights to pad their records. Or they fight a champion, and it's like, well, that was a cherry pick. It's like, well, how else do you become a champion other than fighting a champion? Or this current situation, like boxing fans are really fickle about this, and they be complaining about it in ways that just make no sense at all. So I just mean, like, you know, we could be thankful that we get in fights, or we can, you know, keep on complaining about every single fight that happens. Like nobody is going to be 100% satisfied 100% of the time. We ain't even going to have 100% of the people satisfied. There's never going to be a fight ever where everybody in boxing, everybody who's a fan of it, people who are boxers, promoters, everything. There's never going to be a situation where all of them are on the same page and say, "Oh, we love this fight." Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. But I mean, if we're gonna complain about who is fighting who, then we got to be objective. You know, we can't just go on who we a fan of and all this and that. Like Canelo, he's in a tough spot because he had those whole clenbuterol cutlets in his food from years ago, and so you know a lot of people look at that as like a blemish on his record. And at the same time, his opponent choice. You know, like the whole situation with Benavidez going up, and then also however you felt about David Morrell. I put him in the same boat as Jared Anderson up at heavyweight. It was just a guy that got a few fights, and you know everybody's excited about him because he's getting knockouts. And the people, I think people just need to be a little bit more open minded and you know pay attention whenever they're complaining about certain things as far as opponent selection. Because like we found out with Bud and Madrimov, just because we don't know a guy don't mean they can't hang with whoever they in the ring with. People didn't know Bivol and thought Canelo had picked the weakest champion at 175 to go up and fight, but then look what happened to him. Bivol smacked him up and down the ring like it was nothing. Like basically hit him with the 1-2 the whole night. 1-2, that was it. You know, barely any hooks and uppercuts thrown in there. So we never know what's going to happen. I mean, you know, I don't think that Berlanga has fought anyone close to Canelo's level. But at the same time, it's like, well, looking at how some of these other fights have come on recently, it's like, man, you know, some guys that on paper it looks like they should be blown out the water, then they get up in there and we end up being surprised. So I have no idea how to look at this fight. I mean, me personally, I think Canelo gets the stoppage. And I think for Berlanga to win, he's going to need to have great stamina and be able to keep Canelo away from him with, you know, his jab and straight and not get up in there and try to trade with him. Because being shorter, smart thing for Canelo to do is go to the body. And Berlanga, if he gets up in there to try to trade, yeah, Canelo's going to do that, wear him down, break him down, and then eventually get the stoppage. So he's going to have to be smart about keeping Canelo at a range and then like maybe hope that he can land a shot that Bivol didn't and put him down. And, shoot, maybe we see Canelo get knocked down for the first time in his career. Who knows? But I don't think that's likely. I don't think that's likely. But I'm thinking Canelo breaks him down. Yeah, I'm thinking Canelo breaks him down and stops him is how that one goes.
Yes, sir.
But all right, man. I'll go ahead and hop off here.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming up and chopping it up with me, man. People love hearing you talk, man. I got to tell you. I think I could actually put a video up about with your opinion and play it, and it wouldn't turn out like this. You whooping your boy's ass. How you feel? Seriously, how you feel? How you feel with Turkey getting whooped? He got Al Heyman whooped him. Al Heyman whooped him off Twitter.
How did Al Heyman whoop him off Twitter, man? Come on, I get you're trying to do semantics and all that.
It's legit my gate.
I got
guaranteeing them the gate. It's 5 million. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing them the gate. It's legit my gate. And I'm sure Canelo's going to do fine, and he's going to make money, and we're going to do our thing, and we'll do it on the same night. And the Mexican people, not all Mexican people are fans of UFC yet. They still have a lot of boxing fans. So I'm sure, to have that same night, it's good for everybody.
Oh, look at that face. Look at that face.
He hurt.
Look at that face when he said it. Look at that face when he lied like that. How he lipped his lick. Oh, because first of all, it's a lie. Ain't no way it's good for everybody for you to lose all that goddamn money.
No.
It's good for everybody.
You see that tells ya. He trolls like that.
How that lie taste? How that lie taste?
So, but no.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing them the gate.
Whose man's is that?
You know who that is?
Well, who is that?
You don't know who that is?
Let me see that.
Nigga, look. Oh, hold on. You don't know who that is? Watch this one. Hold on. I can't believe you don't know who that is. Let's watch. Let's do another one. I can't believe you don't know who that is. But this is such a wonderful opportunity to look. Let's see. Where did I put this mug? Where is this mug at? Hold on. Where is it? I gotta find the original clip. But hold on. I'll back it up. I actually, why bother since I got it here?
See ya. They still have a. It's legit my gate.
I got that.
Guaranteeing them the gate. It's 5 million. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing them the gate. It's legit my gate. And I'm sure Canelo's going to do fine, and he's going to make money, and we're going to do our thing, and we'll do it on the same night. And
hold on, I think it's up here.
You said the gate, so let's get back.
Hold on, it's up here. Let's go here.
Seriously, man.
All right. I might have to zoom in.
I'm not.
I called you. Hold on. Oh, don't worry about it. Trust me. Yeah, it does. What up, Blackwell? I thought you said the gate, so let's get. Okay, that is.
But they already
MGM is guaranteeing their gate.
Guarantees that Eddie Hearn gets. It's the same. Now, I do know, and I want to see if I can find like the specific one where I did it. There it is.
That you can beat Canelo.
I was about to say, I was like, that looked like him without with all his attire on.
Hold on, it's right there. You got to listen. Hold on.
Turned the tentpole fight date into UFC's night.
Well, it's not even that I was looking to compete or hurt Canelo in any way, shape, or form. I respect Canelo as a fighter and as a person. I've met him. Super nice guy. I got no beef with him. I got no beef with Al Heyman. Good for Al. Al went in and stole the date for me. Fair and square. I blame MGM for that, not them. MGM is guaranteeing their gate at 25 million. You know what I mean? They're guaranteeing them the gate.
MGM is guaranteed.
There you go.
Is that Turkey?
As Turkey.
How about the second he shaved his face?
No, this is earlier. No, this is before. This is before.
Before he grew it out?
No, I'm gonna tell you, this is that's Turkey before that's Turkey as I don't know, maybe after he grew up or whatever, but that's him when he was mad about that soccer team he quit. Everything
when
that
he was still on YouTube.
doing, yeah, dude, everything Turki Alalshikh is doing before he quit soccer is he's doing now in boxing. He just
Deja
literally,
vu.
bro, I'm telling you, look at this. When I said, how did he whoop Turki Alalshikh out? There you go.
Yep.
0 following.
That kills me.
And Canelo Alvarez getting a $25 million
to compete or hurt.
Yeah, man. So basically,
Man, it's not a good look for Turkey. Not a good look for Turkey.
Nah, it's fun though, man. Just messing with these dudes, man. I hope
He
Turkey
did it to himself.
No,
I don't.
You don't? Yeah, that's because you're a hater, man. That's because generally you enjoy hating. But hold on, let me do something, man. It's real quick. Phenomenal show. I gotta tell you, hey man, thank you guys. So the bid for this glove, and I'm gonna keep doing this in case we got anybody in. Tell somebody to come around and they can do it too. If you catch this on replay, right here, or actually now, because when it's done, you can't do this on replay. This is just for whoever was here when it was live. This is a Tommy Hearns signed boxing glove, and we are going to take the proceeds from the winning bid, and we are going to donate that and other proceeds and donate that to a cause that I will not let you know who it is, but I will let key people know exactly what happened to the money. But you will get this boxing glove, and it is going to a good cause. Right now, I'm trying to choose between Gervonta, between Calvin Ford's deal or something in Detroit. I don't know a lot of people in Detroit, so in Michigan, where Tommy Hearns is from, but something like that. But I'm going to tally up it just like we did one time before. There was a young man in my community that was in a really bad car accident. Not car accident, I'm sorry, baseball accident, ran into a pole and catching a fly ball. Outfield was, I think he's playing center field, ran into a pole trying to catch a ball and lost his spleen, all kind of different stuff. And we wound up raising over $1,500 for him. And we wound up helping him clear that young athlete's athletic bill. So he didn't go into debt. He's now, just so you guys know, he's now in college. He graduated. He won't be able to play baseball again. So, but he was very appreciative and said thank you for the support, and he really, really appreciated it. So we're gonna do that again. And Tommy Hearns blessed us with this. Right now, the leading bid is $110, but we have somebody that came into a close second, donating to the cause with $100, which is my guy, Oddly Gifted Bully Kennels. So thank you very much. You are in second place, brother, by $10 to the great Noop. Oh shit, Mr. Pragmatic just took over. Oh, let me tell you everybody else that donated for the John Bowie Foundation. Thank you very much. We got that going on. Jameson Children said for the John Bowie Foundation. Thank you, man. And I like that. I'm going to name that the John Bowie Foundation. Thank you so much. And Tommy Hearns, obviously, no joke, Tommy Hearns. Because without Tommy Hearns, no way. And it's funny, man. Daryl McKinney, who I talk to all the time, great dude. By the way, Daryl McKinney is the one that's organizing this. He's a channel member. He's out of Crunk Gym, used to fight, knows everybody up in Crunk, from the days of Emmanuel Stewart and all of that, is a member of the channel. That's how we know Tommy. So anyway, let me get to Oddly Gifted. Oh, Oddly Gifted went up to 120. So Oddly Gifted wound up being, he said, extra 20 for the gloves. Oh, he gave extra 20 for the gloves. Thank you, sir. Oddly Gifted, your whole total, though, is 120, just so you know. So Oddly Gifted moves into first place with $120, but I won't write that because somebody else came in heavy. My guy Russ says, for the glove, thank you, sir. $60 for the glove. Thank you, man. Appreciate you so much. Now the leader of the pack is Noop. Mr. Pragmatic, and a whopping $150 for the glove. For the glove and the cause. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. And you can only win one time. Just so you know, for the rest of the gloves. So, phenomenal show, and Mr. Pragmatic are huge ballers. Mr. Best Pragmatic just moved it up to 10. For 9, I have autographed Sugar Ray Leonard Hearns and Durant gloves. I want one of your 7 Hearns glove. Check the Cash App. Mr. Pragmatic, you have mine. If you lose a bid. Mr. Pragmatic. There you go. You're going to get that glove. Number 1, just off. You're going to get my glove if that doesn't come to the top. Phenomenal show is now up to 260 for phenomenal show. Up to 260 is leading for this glove. Tommy Hearns, the great Tommy Hearns. Whee! Noob say he gonna do it, and that's going to you, brother. And just so you know, you already got one. You got one no matter what, Mr. This is a present to Mrs. Pragmatic for all her support. Mrs. Pragmatic is going to get a red glove for your donation. Or should I send you the red glove, Noop? Which one do you want? Because I'm going to give Mrs. Pragmatic one, no joke. Because he got what he wants. I also got something else you might be interested in. Just so you guys know, down the road, what's going on bid. This is going on bid. See, we're going to do something on this channel. See this? That's the daddy right there. Just so you know, that's Daddy Warbucks. You see what that is? Phoenix?
Okay, that's the gold mine.
This you can't get no better than this trilogy right here.
Oh no.
You can't get no better than that.
Yeah,
So
Frazier, Foreman, and Ali.
Huh?
Frazier, Foreman, and Ali.
Yeah, that's Frazier, Ali, and Foreman. All signed the same thing in gold pen.
Man.
And it is, just so you know, we got this when Legends of Boxing. Do you remember the Legends of Boxing? The Legends of Boxing, that documentary came out when they were alive?
Yeah.
This is when they signed it.
Oh man.
So this is my prized possession.
Oh man.
And yeah, dude, we're gonna do stuff on the channel, bro. We're gonna try to do something. You know what I mean? Because these athletes have power that you would not believe, man. And everybody's trying to leech out. Everybody trying to leech that power for this reason, that reason. Let me tell you, this is why he the face of boxing. I promise you, I can get more for this than I can get for anything Floyd Mayweather.
With Ali on there, no doubt,
dude. I can get this. I can get more for this than anything with Floyd's signature on it. I bet you.
Oh, that's a given.
If you're the face of boxing, let's have a bid off. You show me some shit you got signed from Floyd. I'll show you this, and we'll see who the fans think is the face of boxing while we out here.
Oh, it is definitely Ali. I'll tell you that. And I'll tell you this too. Like Mayweather was my favorite fighter, but Ali, you can't say anybody got more of an influence in boxing than Ali. The only other person that would even come remotely close after Ali is Mike Tyson. Floyd is behind both of them. It's Ali number 1. I would say number 2, Mike Tyson, as far as most influential boxers ever of all time. Like that, like you can't go anywhere.
Joe Louis.
You put Joe up there?
Hell yeah. Joe Louis.
Yeah, for me, I just feel I put him up there too. Like, but I don't know, is there something about Mike Tyson's personality like that? Shoot, he captivated a lot of people, but Ali is number 1 for sure, hands down. Nobody. I don't think anybody's ever going to come close to Ali, like ever. I seriously doubt that. I would be surprised to see anyone that came close to the type of influence, the type of attention he drew to boxing. Like, let's just for the type of person he was, man. Because people people will reference him not just in boxing but anything. So that's one thing. That's one thing that stands out about Ali that nobody can deny. Nobody can deny that. But all right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. But I definitely get up tomorrow though, probably around
All
fight
right,
time.
brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yes, yes, sir. All right, brother, get back.
All right.
Uh, can you bring your old school self at least once a week? What are you talking about? Old school? Can you bring your old school self? What do you mean, old school self? I don't know what you mean, Enrique. Thank you for the support, Enrique. But we got a new winner. Oh, no, we don't. We got Jamison Childress still in second place to the amazing. I got to change this. Hold on. I got to go to this 260. What is going on? Oh, there it is. What? Oh, okay. All right, that's what I was looking for. Oh, what are you, 160? Yeah, you're like 160, bro. You're 260. God, thank you, brother. All righty. I don't know. I'll try. I'm gonna get more. That's what I'm about to start doing. I'm about to start going to like shows just to get autographs and sign and be a fan. Huge. Jamison Childress, though, with the 200. Thank you, Jamison Childress. I think Jamison Childress said, keep the gloves just to, oh, he said, keep the gloves just for the support of the channel. Man, thank you, Jamison. Man, brother, thank you, man. That is, you're big time, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Fanon, the Don, I'm still very upset. Thurman had another injury. Yeah, it's unfortunate. All right, so come on, jump up, man. Who want to chop it up? Who want to chop it up? Yes, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put this back up. Man, that is a huge bid. Thank you, man. Somebody did come at you, though. Somebody did come at you. Thank you so much, Phenomenal Show. See, that's when you know somebody's that's when you know somebody's a boxing fan when they see that. Hey, but did you see that? Hey, let me know if you saw that Mr. Pragmatic, the great Kamal Oz, your video is coming, I promise you.
Fanon, thank you for that video. I know a lot of people in corporate media and the man fans will be upset when you release that video because
When I release it?
Yeah, when you drop the video, when you release it, whenever you make
Oh,
it
sorry, the
publicly
video that I just played?
No, the
Or
the
Inoue Anui.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it coming for you, brother.
Yeah. I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy to see that, but people are man fans these days. Hey, I got to disagree with your boy Phoenix the Assassin, the best caller on here.
I thought you were going to disagree with me. I hate that.
I got to disagree with Phoenix, man. When you hold all the belts in the division, you hold up the division hostage, and then you pick and choose contestants to challenge you, and you don't want to fight the toughest guys, then you're cherry picking. If the guys that you're fighting are pulling out of true test fights, so it's not even a competition as to who will face you, and then all the tough guys that you don't want to fight, like Andre or Benavidez, they fight each other, but you're not fighting the winner, then you're cherry picking. So Canelo Alvarez is bad for boxing in that regard. And so when it comes to me, I'm not going to cheer against Dana White because I think what his original mission was, he's saying, if you're not going to fight Benavidez, we're going to go up against you. I'm not going to support a guy who's not fighting the best, who's not looking to fight the best, who's making fucking excuses. who's petitioning the WBC to make his Turkish warlord sparring partner as mandatory ahead of 12 other more deserving contestants. Who, when Benavidez is supposed to be the mandatory, Mauricio Suleiman makes an excuse and says, "Oh, they're all with the same network. We don't have to name them the mandatory." Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Mauricio say back in March 2023 that he would name Benavidez the mandatory? Didn't he say that?
Who? Hold on one second, man. I found the video.
Did
Hold on, brother.
Mauricio Suleiman say in March that he was going to name David Benavidez, your boy Canelo?
Oh yeah, he did. For sure he did. For sure he did.
Did he ever follow up with that?
No, he did not follow up with that.
He just made an excuse saying they're with the same promoter. We don't need to do anything, this and that. All right. He didn't do that. So
correct.
If you're telling me that you're a king of a division and you're holding all 4 belts hostage, well, 3 because Daryl Peoples and the IBF did the right thing because you don't want to fight William Skull, then you're holding up a division. You're retarding the development of a division. When the WBA has David Morrell Jr., who, yeah, he's green on the professional level, but people were interested in watching him fight and viewed him, I guarantee you 9 out of 10 people in the boxing public viewed him as a more worthy challenger than Berlanga, who was going 12 rounds with, let's go. Let me see that Steve Rose. Let's go. Let me do that Tootsie Roll. You're going 12 rounds with that dude who Bum Lovekin knocked out years ago. Come on, man. Nah, so a lot of what boxing is, Canelo has personified with his great privilege. You can go back in time, Fanon, when this guy was first getting on the American stage at 154. WBC approved him fighting unranked welterweights like Ryan Rhodes and Matthew Hatton for a vacant WBC 154-pound title. That was his dad, Jose Suleiman, was doing that. His mandatory.
Oh man, I would have loved to be around during the time of Jose Suleiman.
That motherfucker was corrupt. I mean, I think Mauricio. You think Mauricio's bad? Mauricio's made some changes. I don't like a lot of what he does, but I think he's tried to make the best for boxing. Well, his father was just hella corrupt. So they had Vanes Martirosyan, who was supposed to fight Canelo for the vacant title, but they didn't make that fight, and they were supposed to mandate Vanes to fight Canelo, and Canelo avoided him. And meanwhile they put Vanes Martirosyan in eliminator after eliminator after eliminator, gets tough challenges, while Canelo was fighting unranked welterweights. He was fighting Kermit Cintron coming off of losses, Shane Mosley coming off a loss to Pacquiao, and these are title defenses. So the guy's he's a good fighter. I'm not going to call him great because my definition of great is consistently excellent results against superior competition. So I love that.
I love that definition.
And I think that term, the word great, the adjective great, in our society, in our instant gratification society, gets thrown around way too much. There's a difference between good and great. If you're not trying to fight the best, if you're saying I'm the king of the division, but then these are these 2 guys that people want to see that are not British, hand-picked, Irish level, UK, IRA, a terrorist released from prison somewhere that Berlanga's beating up, you know, you don't want to fight these guys, and you're telling me you're the king of the division and you are retarding the progress of the division, then I'm not going to call you great, bro, because you're not meeting my definition of great. You don't have the same mentality. You guys go back and watch Kobe Bryant's interviews when he talked about the mentality of the Black Mamba and trying to be great, and the fact that he was sick and he had to go face Vince Carter in New Jersey, and he was like, am I going to sit out the game? He's like, no, Vince Carter's not going to outshine me. You go watch the Black Mamba. That is a great athlete. Canelo, since he's been in the game, he's been extremely privileged. He's a good fighter, but I'm not going to call him great. And he's been ducking the challenges. So this is what you get with boxing, man. You get like a Munguia, which was another fixed kind of fight. Munguia ducked Jamal Charlo. He ducked Benavidez, pulled out of those negotiations. And then he gets the Canelo fight, and he and Canelo are talking, and he's getting a car from Canelo after losing the fight. I mean, I'm done with this. This is really bad for boxing. So if Dana White, to me, who's not my enemy, I like Dana White. I think that he's done a lot of good things. If he tells Canelo, which he did, if you're not going to fight the best, if you're not going to give us the Benavidez fight, we're going to go against you, then fair play to him. Because what Canelo's doing right now, he's retarding a division. He's holding up progress, and he's holding up down boxing. So if Dana White, if you want to go against Canelo and you're tired of these handpicked opponents, do so, because when you do, it doesn't hurt me because he's not fighting the best.
Trainer
he says he's the king of
admits
division,
something.
but he's ducking.
Yes, sir. I have your video already up.
You do have it. You have it up, Fanon?
Look. This is where I did it for you. One of my favorite subscribers, Kamal Oz, pointed out that Monster Inoue is actually being accused of ducking MJ. I will not even try to pronounce his name. Down there at 147, down there at 122 pounds, man, when he's got a mandatory challenger right there. I think MJ's the new WBO champion. But let's see what he has to say. Not long after the WBA's mandate, Inoue seemed more interested in facing Donahue than top-ranked co-founder Bob Arum, an associate of Token Promotions, to which Inoue is signed, citing Donahue's popularity in Japan. Dehaney has become a big draw over there in Japan, and that matters. Helping sell out the Tokyo Dome. Worst comes to worst, Inoue loses the WBA title, and that's a who care anyway. The plan is for Inoue to fight at 122 this year and then move up to 126 pounds. That, in my opinion, and in the opinion of MJ, is a duck, because as of right now, that's Monster Inoue, not moving up to 126. And also there's another guy, the 100, I do believe he's the WBC champion at 118, wants to move up to 122 and fight Monster Inoue. And Monster Inoue said that Nakatani can't fight him unless he fights his brother first. So, whole lot of prima donna stuff going on out there in Japan because, the guy is Mr. Money. But please do not point a finger at Gervonta Davis and not point one at Monster Inoue if you're talking about big name fighters not fighting the people that are mandated or the people that people want to see them fight. Because MJ, from what I know, is the best matchup at 122 for Inoue. Now, I know that he lost. I forget the name of the guy that Monster Inoue had beaten. He was in line to fight Monster Inoue and lost. But let me remind you, hey, man, the same thing happened to Roy Jones Jr. and Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver lost to somebody, was looking for his chance with Roy Jones Jr. People said that was not, blah, blah, blah about the fight. When it eventually happens, history. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.
Thank you, Fanon. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate it. And the difference, you cannot even compare Tank Davis, his situation, to Canelo, Alvarez, or Inoue in this situation. Who I like Inoue. I think he's a good talent. I told you when he beat, what's his name? Fulton, I said that he was in the top 3 pound for pound. But these guys are holding up a division. Tank has 1 belt, and he's been trying to fight the best. He's not saying, I'm the king of the division, everything's got to come through me, and blocking good fights. Inoue saying, I'm the king of the division, and fighting this no-hoper Doheny, and then he needs to fight Akhmadiliev, which has been mandated, who's a much more deserving fight, lost to Topalis, and you don't want to fight him, and then Arum's throwing up excuses. So that's the difference. You can't even compare Gervonta Tank Davis because he's not retarding the progression or blocking fights between Keyshawn Davis and what's his name from Argentina. He's not doing that. Whereas Canelo, in these fixed fights and these excuses, he doesn't want to fight a Mexican one day. Oh, next you got to be respectful, buying cars for your opponents after fights. He's enabling the ducking of good fights. We were supposed to get Munguia versus Jamal Charlo when Jamal was active. That didn't happen. Then we were supposed to get Munguia versus Benavidez. That didn't happen. Berlanga was ordered to fight David Morrell Jr. That didn't happen. Okay, John Ryder was twice ordered as Morrell Jr.'s mandatory. That didn't happen. And then Eddie the Snake Hearn takes through the help of Demetrius Boo Boo Andre's stupidity, takes John Ryder over to the WBO route, and he fights another UK guy. So I mean, nobody in their right mind can compare Gervonta holding the WBA to these two guys, retarding the progress of the division, ducking legitimate competition, and then fighting guys who are clearly seen as mismatched and guys who are being maneuvered to duck the real fights in their division. That's the difference. A fool could see this, Fanon. Ray Charles could, when he was still alive, he could see this. Okay, this is plain as to see his day. And I like Danny Garcia. I like Eris Landy Laura. It pains me to say that I won't be supporting this card tomorrow. They're going to be on it. I like Caleb Plant too, but I will financially not support this guy, and I will support Dana White in doing what he thinks is in the best interest of boxing. Canelo continuing to get excuses and pass after pass after pass of ducking these legitimate fights we want to see, and then doing these ridiculous rehydration clauses, telling Kirkland, as Andre was to say, Kirkland, James Kirkland, you want to fight me? You a bitch, Canelo. When he dropped that video, him doing this stuff and rigging the game of boxing is tiring. Now, if he were to drop all the belts at 168, Fanon, and say, hey, look, I'll fight whoever I want. I'll bring Tim Bradley out of retirement. Yeah, I'll fight Crawford. And then these other guys can fight the belts. I'm bigger than the belts. Fine. I would have no problem with it. But in boxing now, there's some guys who need these championships, Fanon. Guys like Christian and Billy need the championships. David Morrell Jr. needed to be, in my opinion, for his career progression, the legitimate WBA champion. And if you're saying you're the king of the division and you're saying, I want all the perks of being the king, but I don't want any of the responsibilities, you're a fucking fraud. You're not a great fighter because you're not consistently going for the highest challenges. You're going for these hand-picked opponents, coming up with excuses, not going to fight Mexicans, not going to do this and that, buying guys' cars. It's just fake, Fanon, and it's bad for the sport. And it's not like the Kobe Mamba mentality. You guys go watch Kobe's interviews where he talked about playing Spain and playing Paul Gasol and talked about in the Olympics, he said, I'm going to hit that motherfucker in his chest. And what did he do? What did he do, Fanon, when Spain
Hit that
played
motherfucker in his chest?
That is greatness. That is greatness, Fanon. That is the Mamba mentality. These guys throw around these adjectives these days, great this and great that. You don't know what greatness is. Kobe would never say, the tough guys, you go fight each other and I'll get the winner. Kobe, Fanon, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to leave. What was Kobe doing when Matt Barnes tried to inbound the ball and try to psych him out? Did Kobe look altered in any way when Matt Barnes was playing with the Kings, tried to inbound the ball to him? You remember that famous moment?
When he tried to fake it like he was going to hit him in the face?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did
no,
Kobe
it wasn't phase at all.
Did Kobe flinch? That is greatness, Fanon. I want to get your thoughts on all that. Without him out, deuces.
Will do. I gave you my thoughts, though. My thoughts were in the video that I did for you, Kamal. Now I have to wonder whether Kamal's really watching my videos or not. And by the way, so you know, Kamal, that video had about 16,000 views. A lot of people saw it. They did. A lot of people saw it. But yeah, man, I made sure that I did that for you. If you guys are supporters of the channel and you guys want me to address stuff on videos, you know, there's a lot of people that claim I don't talk about anything but certain fighters. If I wanted to do the same thing with most topics in boxing, I could do the same thing. I could go to a video that I did, immediately pull a clip up from you if I wanted to do it and show you where I discussed most of those Japanese fighters at some point in time or another. But, you know, you put out a lot of content and people just act like all you want to do is talk about black fighters. I don't talk about these guys because they're black fighters. I talk about them because they're the best fighters that happen to be black. It's a damn lie, but it's true at the same time in that I do watch them because they're black, but they do happen to be the best. If they weren't the best, I might watch them still and be salty like y'all are, that the people that you watch aren't as good as the people that we watch. PayPal, got you, brother. And I'm going to go right there. I'm not even playing, bro. I'm going right there. God, I got to log in. Oh, there you go. Cool. I got it. And of course, man, that's huge, bro. Thank you, man. My guy, man, Richard Paris. Huge in that $100. Not interested in the glove, but I would love to support to the cause and keeping the money in the memory of John Bowie alive. If you would please cook a bit more on the upcoming card, including Tank, Benavidez, and the Charlo brothers. Who do you possibly see Charlo brothers returning to face off against? I don't know why I didn't do this. Let me just do. I can do this. Here you go. I'm going to do you right. So now that I've gotten better with my. I've been working hard at becoming better at things. No joke. Like, I'm considering doing a video about just how to learn things. The art of learning. However, I have it, Richard. Let me get to it real quick. Thank you, Kevin Wynn. I just saw you, brother. I'm going to get to that. Thank you for the $5 holler on the Cash App to my guy, Kevin Wynn. I'm going to show it in a second, though. We support. Yeah, y'all do. I got the best. I can't say, hey, are you there? Are you there? All right. Here, I'll show you. Let me get this for my guy. Oh, Phoenix is there. What up, Phoenix?
Okay.
Phoenix, you got to send me your email.
For you.
Hey, Phoenix,
I
you
will.
got to send me your email so I can just give you a permanent link, so you don't have to keep clicking. You don't got to keep clicking up and down.
I'll go ahead and do that once I get off here. But yeah, I was gonna go ahead and bring up one point. So
yes, sir.
You got a member in your chat that seemed to be confused about a fighter being named a mandatory, and when they actually order the mandatory fight between the mandatory challenger and the champion.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, Fahim Sadiq Sator. He seems to think.
Yeah. Okay.
But I got a screenshot. He said that the person can't be mandatory until the fight is mandated. But how are they going to mandate a champion to fight a mandatory if a mandatory is not named?
Oh shit! I got the wrong. I'm listening to you, brother. Don't.
So I'm just like, don't they determine who the mandatory is? And each sanctioning body got a certain amount of time before they order the fight or before it's due. I know for IBF, they're really strict about theirs. They got a 9-month policy. And if you fight someone within 60 days of when that mandatory is due, that's a no-no in their rules. I think WBC, if I remember correctly, is 1 year. But no matter what the sanctioning body is, they can't order a mandatory fight to take place if they do not already have a mandatory name. That would make no sense. Because then who the hell is the champion supposed to fight there if there's no mandatory? How are they going to mandate the fight? That's what I'm saying.
Again, no, hold on. Let's make sure we can understand that. What are you saying? Are you saying this is a situation? So we can figure whatever. This is what it is. The WBC can select within their commission who the highest available select a contender from the highest available person. Yep. So at a certain point in time, you can be the highest available opponent. And so and they tell you, yes, you are the highest available opponent. And yes, we will be naming you the mandatory. Yep. But you're not actually the mandatory until they actually name you the mandatory by ordering fighters to start negotiating with each other. You see what I mean? So what is
I know for WBC, They also had two other ways where they'll either order a final eliminator within the two highest ranked availables, and the winner of that one becomes the mandatory, or their board of directors
Nah,
does their voting
I'm telling
thing.
you, I've read every one of their rule books. Every one of their rule books say, like, I could go through them.
So
Every
you got to be
single
explicitly named it by them first, though.
you have to listen. You have to be, if you look at how it functions, you have to, in order to be literally be the mandatory for him, that they have to name you that.
Yeah,
You
that's
are
what I'm
not,
saying.
yeah, that's it. But the way that they name you that is that they send you a piece of paper and say you are that. And at the same time that they send that to you, they also send it to the champions. And then they say, now that you are that, you guys got 30 days to come to an agreement. If you don't, we're sending it to purse bid.
Exactly. But they're not going to order a mandatory fight if they haven't already told someone, hey, this is who the mandatory is. They can't order a fight for the mandatory defense without already having a mandatory established. That would make no sense.
Yeah, you have to establish the mandatory before you order the fight. They are the ones, but see, this is the slight, and I understand why you guys are disagreeing, but with this very slight thing. However, they have to order it within themselves. So they have to finish the process within their own organization. So we have to have a meeting and we have to write this down on a piece of paper for it to be official. And then once it's official, then we give it and we notify you that we had this meeting and this has been official. When they say the mandatory fight, they're ordering a mandatory fight. And when they order the mandatory fight, that is going to have a date that you have to start your negotiations, end your negotiations by, and a date by which that fight has to take place. And if you don't get the negotiation done within, say, 30 days, it may differ between people. If you don't get that done within 30, within that time frame, then we're going to go to purse bid. If you drop out of the purse bid, then we're going to take your belt and we can either name this person a champion or we can take somebody else and move them into position, and then they will replace you in that order. That's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. So how you guys communicated with each other, I can't say.
Because I specified what I was saying. I was saying that the act of them naming a mandatory and ordering the fight are two separate things, is what I was saying. Because
yeah, but you guys are basically saying the same thing. Like you guys, you're not saying anything different. It's the same thing as Brian Norman Jr. with Brian Norman Jr. and KO Boxing. They had a disagreement for sure. Their disagreement was about
I remember that.
But they didn't have any real disagreement about what Brian Norman had to pay to either go over across the street to Top Rank, to go across the street to Matchroom, or what he would have to pay or not pay when he fights on the Top Rank card. So I'm telling you, a lot of times that when we get into these more business, technical type of conversations, governance type of conversations, if the language is not very specific, you guys can literally, most times people are saying the same thing and we spend a lot of time arguing, but before we really work towards getting the meaning of what the other person's trying to say, because if you're trying to say the same thing, you can agree to it. Okay, we're just saying it differently. Now let's get on to what we really disagree with. So what was it that you really disagreed with Fahim?
The point I really disagreed with was, like, if they don't have a mandatory, then they're not going to order a mandatory fight. But
for what purpose? For what purpose?
For what purpose? Oh, just in general, because it's like, okay, if somebody,
it had to come up some way.
Oh, it had to come up some way. Oh, we were talking about how Mauricio Suleiman had said that the fight between Plant and Benavidez last year of March was the final eliminator to determine who their mandatory was for the 168 title.
Yes.
Right. And I know like each sanctioning body got their own rules about how long before it's due.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's not go into the rule.
Okay. So it started with that.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to get to understanding so that let me direct it so that we can get to understanding. What is your understanding of Fahim's point?
Well, my understanding of his point from what he said is that at least the way it comes across is like he's telling me I don't know what I'm talking about because he says that a person isn't officially the mandatory until the fight is ordered. But at the same time, my
Hold on,
confusion is
man.
like,
Hold on. You're arguing.
oh no,
Don't
no, no.
argue. I'm not trying to
Okay, okay.
argue. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get you to tell me what his point is, not to defend it or whatever. So, like,
Oh,
you're
okay,
telling
okay.
me, yeah,
That's
you're
my
telling
understanding of it.
yeah, so look, while like you and Fahim can go argue with each other in the comment section again, and it's all fun. But now that you guys don't argue about just don't argue, you guys are saying the same thing about the mandatory. Was the bigger question that somebody was ducking or somebody was not? Because usually it's you arguing about Shakur. So is this something to do with
Oh, nah.
Shakur?
Oh no, it had nothing to do with Shakur at all. I ain't even talked about him today until now.
Yeah. So whatever that, I don't know what that. I don't think you
My,
guys are saying anything different on that
okay.
topic.
I
I
don't
don't think.
know.
But let me get to this very big super chat.
Yeah, yeah, you good, you good. I got a meeting I'm about to run into. I see you
All
listening.
right, boss man. I get you. I see you, Echo.
Yep.
All right, man. Get back. I am going to really endeavor to make sure we understand each other before we argue. Oh man, this is huge. Thank you. Hey, thank you, phenomenal show. Richard is referring to this. I'm about 85% fluent in Spanish, so translation isn't perfect. But Espinoza confirms David Tank and Charlo likely returning on the same card in December. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get it going. Hell yeah. Oh, that's huge. Oh, I didn't know that. I hope so. Man, phenomenal Noop was up at 260, man. He's at 300, man. This dude is at 280. Thank you, brother, man. Phenomenal show, man. Definitely stepped in, man. God dog, man. Thank you so much, phenomenal. Cal Coolit says $100 holler for the cause. My guy Cal Coolit in the building with the $100 holler, brother. Thank you so much, Cal Coolit. Big time support, bro. And Kevin Wynn said, making sure I support. Thank God it's Friday. Man, thank you for your support, bro. And phenomenal New back at it says, oh, I got you, man. I got you. Man, thank you. Echo, what's on your mind, man?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm just, interested in what people are talking about now. With the, I heard you talking about people having arguments and things are not agreeing, but we're never all going to agree anyway. So there's no point to that sometimes. So, but what do you think about the fight with Berlanga? Do you think it's too early for him, or do you think it's a mismatch?
Both.
Both.
He could
What
wait, it'll still be a mismatch.
Yeah, probably because he's not had the experience. I mean, Oscar said that as well. I mean, Oscar knows this as well. That's why he's the way he is. Because Oscar won his title with Hernandez. I think it was his 19th fight, and he had already fought Troy Dorsey. He'd fought Jorge Paez, Jeff Mayweather, all good seasoned fighters before he'd even fought Hernandez, And really, when you think about it, Berlanga's never really fought anybody,
Yeah.
And, Mike Tyson didn't fight for the title to his 28th fight. So people don't realize those things.
Yeah. Well, the thing that gets me about Berlanga, again, first of all, I like Berlanga a lot. I'm a supporter of Berlanga's. Again, because not only did I meet somebody that was in his camp that really represented his team very, very well, and they didn't know who I was, like really know who I was or anything at the time. I doubt that they know who I am now, but they just, just walked up and we're talking, man. And he, do really rode for Edgar. So I'm really happy for him to be there. But the thing is, with Top Rank, I think it's fair to say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that of everybody in boxing, all the organizations, the matchmakers at Top Rank, are some of the best. Like obviously because they have, so many Hall of Fame matchmakers. I think Brad Goodman, isn't Brad Goodman a matchmaker for him? I can't remember specifically all the names. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but they've basically got a lot of their matchmakers are in the Hall of Fame and they deserve to be in there. So they do something where Bob Arum said, "Look, we never put anybody none of our young people in a championship fight unless we really know that they're 80% likely to win it." So when they let go of the Irish fighter, what's the Irish fighter's name, man? They fought down there 126 a couple times, got a couple shots, got knocked out by Leigh Wood.
Conlon.
Yeah, Mick Conlon. Yeah, Mick Conlon. When Top Rank let go of Mick Conlon and they let go of Edgar Berlanga, I think that spoke volumes about what they thought as far as those guys being long range, long term, and they're out there working out in the Top Rank gyms and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I know that there's in boxing people that have very specific skill sets, and I would never fight a fighter. I would never argue with a manager or a promoter about their business. And I never doubt matchmakers on whether or not they know how to get somebody beat or whether they know who's going to beat them, because that's what they do. That's how they make their living. They can't afford to get that wrong. And and if you're a Hall of Fame at something you can't afford to get wrong, you really know your stuff. So I got a lot of respect for Top Rank and those guys. So when I see what those guys do with their fighters and they don't really get, like go out of their way to keep them, I mean, that's a little, honestly, man, at this stage in their career, that's a little bit of a worry for me and Shakur.
With the hand injury, with hand injury, as well. That's not good if he's got. It depends on what tendon he's got injured. Is it an extensor or is it his flexor? Because one extends the fingers, one closes the fingers. It depends on which tendons, which it is, which muscles as well, because it'll affect the forearm as well.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I was going to ask you one thing,
yes.
if you don't mind. Do you remember? You probably do remember the Superstars. Do you remember that?
Oh, you talking about the television show, The Superstars?
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah. They would have network superstars beating athletically. They would, I definitely remember that.
There was Joe Frazier was on there. There was Floyd Patterson. There was Ingemar Johansson, Ray Mancini. A lot of boxers. A lot of Ronaldo Nehemiah was on there. Bob Seagren, Bob Beeman.
Yeah.
What do you think if they brought that back now? They would make them
do different things.
What do you think if they brought that back now? And
as far as the athletes?
Yeah, well, because of now, we've got boxers now. They're more cross-trained now than they used to. How do you think they'd fare in something like that?
Tank is trouble. Tank's trouble. Because they're going to run an obstacle course. Tank is fucking trouble.
But then you've got weightlifting, you've got all different things.
Yeah, so you got to go kind of bigger guys. I mean, honestly, man, it just depends on what they put. It depends on what they putting together. I think they do fine because boxing really is all around. It's all around thing, man. But if you deal anything with eye-hand coordination, if you put anything in there with like something that represents the skill set that they have to make sure that it's fair, yeah. But if everything is like swimming, it's Superstar, but everything's swimming, they're all going to drown. So I think they designed it around designed it around the people that they had. But I think that as far as athleticism, I would put boxers right there with gymnasts.
They didn't do that well in the earlier one, though.
Who?
None of them. Nobody ever.
The boxers
never did very well at all.
Yeah, I mean, because I think it just really depends, man. But it's going to be tough when it's athletics. Track and field is going to always have an advantage.
Yeah, Ronaldo Nehemiah won it. I think 3 times. I think or 2 times.
Am I putting links in the chat? Yeah, the links in the chat right there. I got it. Hey, by the way, you got to email me, Echo.
What?
Email me because I have something called a permanent link to the studio. So if you keep it, you don't have to look for the link. Anytime you want to come by, the link that I give you is the one it's just a link for you, and you can come on anytime you want into the background. So you don't
say you want me to email you from okay.
Yeah, if you email me, because I'm not sure what your email is. If you have my email,
I'll send you an email.
And I'll give you a link. And that way, because you like to jump up sometimes that you may want to you'll search. I don't want you to have to search. You can just, hey, what's Martin talking about? Oh, let me click at this. Oh, here's my link. Boom. And jump on. So you don't have to look.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, because I enjoy talking to you, man. And I do want to have longer, just so you know, I want to have longer conversations with people. Because see, this guy right here left this comment. King left this comment. Fanon, we need you back. That old Fanon speaks his mind and stands on his ground. You mean like I did yesterday? At least one day a week. I enjoy your content, subjects about civil rights, education, checking folks. Dude, I'm an MH Blackwell. You can see that. However, bro, look, you're not going to see this. I'm not trying to check people anymore. I'm not trying to debate anybody anymore. That shit's over. You guys can't beat me in a debate. You don't have the skill. So I'm tired of
all the knowledge either.
Yeah, I'm tired of being seriously over matching you bums. So what I'm gonna do is just have a conversation and try to get to what you know and what you understand, so that I can learn from you and everybody can learn from each other. And every once in a while, if you want to get up here and play a game, then I'll go to the kids' table and then I will mop your ass up. No worries. I may have a video that I can pull up in an instant to bust your ass up. Because I'm going to tell you what I just did. I had that shit sitting there for Kamal. Because I was like, the next time Kamal asks me, I'm going to have that clip right there. But anyway, I'm just enjoying the conversation with Echo. Please. So thank you very much, Enrique. I appreciate that support too. I really do. So what were you saying?
Yeah, I was just saying that I think it'd be great if they could bring that TV series back. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be fun, but they'll never do it because of the insurance associated with it. Fuck around and get somebody injured jumping around on ABC. They're gonna be hot. They don't even let they protecting that money on these athletes these days. Ain't gonna let them do them sprints and all of that stuff.
No,
right?
You're probably right.
Yeah, they just wouldn't do it. They can't even get them on a video game. Can't even get them on a video game. Was there, But hey, man, thank you, brother. I'll get back with you, man. Thank you, Echo.
I will send. Where is your email? Is it in your about?
Here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
Hold
you
on.
put that. Okay. Is this in the chat?
In the regular chat, you'll see it. It'll come up. H plus classical VD. H plus classical VD. Yeah. Yeah. If you would like to debate me, jump up here, man. If you like me to stand in my square, then all you got to do is click the link, partner. But I would much rather have a conversation like a mature adult. Oh, no worries, Echo. I would prefer to have a because I did a video yesterday, man. People ain't gonna watch that shit. Y'all not gonna listen to it. But dog, that issue, man. Look at this, man. I'm gonna play something for you. Can I play something for y'all? I'm gonna play something for y'all if y'all don't mind if I have it. Hopefully, I have it. Oh yeah, I should have it. Oh, I should have it. Hold on a second. Man, this has been a fun chat this morning. What am I trying to do? Yeah, the Bozy video. You saw that? You can't see the link? Link's here. Link is right here. Suleiman. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, the Bozy interview, yeah. The Bozy, yeah, the one with Bozy in the front. I like that dude, man. That's just a misunderstanding, man. But that's all right. Y'all media people, you media people like to keep that stuff kicked up. I tried to resolve it. I did the right thing, I think. All right, there you go, man. I'm waiting on you, and then you'll probably be the last caller, bro. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I only play certain portions of it. I'm waiting on you, man. I'm telling you, man, he be starting this shit. Watch. Telling you, they start a lot of stuff. So I did a little video to try to clarify it, to clarify the issue, so that you guys can see it and understand that you can't win this debate either. Okay.
Gervonta Davis trainer, and it's not a trainer, Kenny.
No, that's the wrong one. God dog. Man, that's the wrong one. What up, Suleiman?
Oh, that's the wrong one. God.
Yeah, how you doing? How you
In any way,
doing?
shape,
Yeah, nice for you to put me on. I appreciate it. But listen, I hear you. Like everybody else been talking about the Berlanga, and they've been talking about Canelo, and they're giving much kudos to Canelo. The only biggest kudos I give to Canelo for having the heart to step in the ring with a guy of those dimensions, of that size. The size is going to be the difference. That's going to be the excuse that the Canelo team is going to be bringing. This fight is going to be very similar to the Hall of Fame fight of Floyd Patterson and Sonny Liston won. Okay, Floyd Patterson was a very good fighter, heavyweight, very small, very compact, had the winning team behind him, had the whole people behind him, and Sonny Liston did not. Sonny Liston was a felon, had multiple problems with prison, going in and out of prison, assaulting police officers and so forth. And he went in the ring. He was labeled as a big puncher, like a thudding puncher, like what they're saying with Berlanga. They said that he didn't have the same IQ, like all the same excuses. But at the end of the day, the guy was knocking out people early. And that's exactly what it's gonna happen to Canelo. Canelo's gonna get hit with a real legitimate 168-pound punch, and he's not gonna be able to back up. He's used to fighting subpar position. Once he's hurt, he won't be able to box. He's too small to box a guy at that dimension. The guy, he studied his craft, throwing punches or snapping punches or whatever, but he has power in both hands. He was hurting legitimate opponents. At that level when he knocked out 16 opponents on the first round, like Ulysses Sierra, the last guy he knocked out in the first round, that guy was a very credible fighter. He got hurt early. He tried to move and he just patiently walked them down and finished them in the first round. These guys were actually blocking the shots, something like what Bermain Stivert did with Deontay Wilder in the second fight. He was blocking the shots, but the impact, the snap of those punches was dropping him. And this is what's going to happen to Canelo. Canelo has not knocked out anybody. Canelo has lost his power. Canelo has prolonged his stay at 168 by fighting subpar position. He fought a guy like Munguia. Munguia didn't fight for a world championship at 160 for a reason. He was promoted by Oscar de la Hoya, just like Canelo. Canelo accolades that he got, most of the accolades he got was because he was with Golden Boy, with Oscar de la Hoya. If he would have been promoted by anybody else, I don't think he would have accomplished the accolades he had. The reason that he left Top Rank, of correction, in my opinion, and from what I'm hearing, he left Top Rank because he wanted to fight for a world championship. and Top Rank was stalling on it. Okay, and they were matching him good. They were happy with him, but the problem is he wanted to fast track his way to the championship. He didn't want to have 40 fights, and be fighting. And also everybody was Top Rank has a problem. The problem with Top Rank is Bob Arum. Bob Arum is very hard on the fighters. Okay, everybody left Top Rank for that reason. Top Rank, he's very snobbish. Like he say, oh, but you have power, but you're not showing me no stamina. You're not showing me that you could box. You're not showing me the guy has a vast amateur career. Berlanga has a vast amateur career. Berlanga took those guys when he fought Demar Nicholson, he took him the distance intentionally with his team to show people, hey, I could do rounds with this guy. You know what I'm saying? I could last the rounds. I could win rounds. And that's what he did. He even dropped Darnell Nicholson, which is a 6'1", 6'1" super middleweight himself. Got power in both hands, and he went the distance with him. He showed people he could go the distance. When he fought Jason Quigley is a very credible fighter who fought for a world championship against Andrade, who was also a very good fighter. And he had 2 regional belts in his 160 when he moved up. He fought 12-round fight with Quigley. When he fought 12-round fight with Quigley was for the NABO championship, and he dropped him 4 times. He won every single round. The guy has game. I don't hear nobody in 168-pound calling out Jason Quigley. Not in Billy, not Benavidez, nobody, because the guy comes in to fight to win, and he's very game. So the only guy that defeated him at that division was this gentleman, Berlanga. So then Patty, the last guy he knocked out, that guy was IBO champion at 175, bowled down to 168, had 3 fights. At 168, was on the way to fight Morel. Morel didn't want to fight him because he wasn't defeated. He was also labeled a puncher. So this guy went in the ring with him, and that's how he got the WBA #1 ranking. Okay, they try to play him and give him a Morel fight. This guy fought for 1.5 million to 2.5 million against McCrory. So why is he gonna fight Morel for chump change? He didn't want that. He wants to fight for a legitimate belt. So if Canelo would have fought him, he would have got stripped for the WBA. So he had no chance. I'm much cooler for him for having the heart, for stepping in the ring with a guy of those dimensions. This fight is going to be very similar to the first fight with Sonny Liston, Floyd Patterson. He's going to be swamped. He can't deal with a guy of those dimensions. Power does count. Okay, the guy's like 2 divisions. He comes in at cruiserweight dimensions, and Canelo is very small. He's squat. He's 5'7.5". He's a squat, small fighter who, he had his days. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't fought a guy of those dimensions that could hit, that's not injured, that could fight. And the guy is not a pity pat puncher. He's a knockout artist. Okay, he's gonna hurt you in there. So this is what's gonna happen. Canelo is gonna be forced to go to 160 after a outrageous knockout defeat. They're gonna blame the size. He's not gonna want a rematch. People are gonna be scared to death of Berlanga after this. They're not gonna want to step in the ring. Benavidez is gonna stay at 175. Then he's gonna boil down to 160 just like Canelo. Canelo most probably fight the winner of Danny Garcia and Rizlandi Lara. And to tell the truth, I think he's on the downslide. He's gonna get knocked out by either one of those guys. He's on the downslide. He's got to wrap it up. But Mexican fighters do stay. They prolong their careers extensionally too much, and they get losses. They get losses on their resume, and they still go to the Hall of Fame. But if it would have been another nationality, like a Puerto Rican or Black American, they would make a big deal about it. So they want them to have a spotless record. Like, this is the problem with Berlanga. They want him to be like a Hall of Fame material. And this is why they're so hard on him and everybody's criticizing him. The same thing happened with Fredo Gomez. Where Fredo Gomez got his kudos after he knocked out Carlos Zarata on a 7 or 6 title defense. So that's how it is. They expect tremendous amount of talent to come out for the Puerto Rican fighters and from the Black American fighters like Floyd. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because everybody's saying that the guy doesn't have a boxing IQ, but I think to defer. I think he has a better boxing IQ than people think. I think the guy he has a better amateur career than Canelo. Canelo comes from a family of boxers that play people. They're like, it's like a circus because they make little rings in the Mexican circuit with a soft floor, small ring to make the guys look like big punchers, like they did with his brother Ramon Alvarez, one of his big brothers. The guy was labeled as a puncher, and all he was a slow dude. Rizlandi Lara knocked him in 2 rounds. This is what it is. He's just a hype job. Canelo is is one of the most glorified high jobs in boxing today. And this is a check and balance fight. This fight is going to be a lot of casual fans. They're going to be stunned. They're going to say, "Wow, how could Canelo get knocked out? He became an undisputed champion in 11 months because the money." Because the machine was behind him, but it wasn't because he was a very good fighter. He never was a good fighter. He just, what, like you said, he was very protected, and he fought guys like Avery Yildirim, a guy that Chris Eubank knocked out. Chris Eubank knocked him out his first loss by knockout. This guy, he fought guys that were not that good, but he's got a lot of hype, and he lost a lot of fights. He lost to Islandi Lara, he lost to Golovkin 1 and 2. Okay, the best win that he got of Golovkin was the third fight, and Golovkin still with the distance. He could never stop Golovkin. Okay, so this guy's a hype job. Everybody knows it, and at the end of the day, the buck stops here. But Canelo is done. So if he wants to continue his career, he's gonna have to go down. And if he stays there and shows too much heart, he's gonna be injured, like Luis Lopez against Angelo Leo, and he's too much heart. And Angelo Leo knocked him out, you know what I'm saying, and gave him a brain bleed. So this is what's going to happen to Canelo. He's very small. I don't think he could take the punch, okay, but I'm a real puncher. It's going to be a first round knockout, bro. Like a first round knockout. People are going to be shocked. They're going to be like, oh, wow, what happened? And this, at the end of the day, they asked for it. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing, bro. This is professional boxing, bro. And everybody's saying bad stuff about the kid because they want to get under the kid's skin. The kid is fantastic, bro. The kid is he's a star. He has an NABO belt, and people is calling him in New York world champion, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion about that, Mr. Fanan? And thank you for having me on your show.
Man, it was absolutely positively a pleasure to have you. And I don't know where to start, man. I think that you think very highly of Edgar Berlanga, and that is a wonderful thing to hear. What up? Hold on, man. Oh, maybe Southpaw can tell us what he thinks.
Oh man, no disrespect, bro, but it sounds like you're related to Edgar in some way.
I'm not related to Edgar, man. I'm not related to her from New York, bro. And what happened is they did the same thing. They did the same thing to Tyson. When Tyson was on the come up, they were saying that Trevor Berwick he went to this one with Larry Holmes, that he's not going to be able to deal with Trevor Berwick, and look at history. He knocked him out in 2 rounds. When he fought Michael Spinks, they said, oh, Michael Spinks, it's all wrong for Mike Tyson. Michael Spinks is too skilled, and this and that, and he knocked him out in 1 round. So don't be shocked.
Yo, respectfully, if I can speak a little bit, we're not talking about Michael Spinks. We're not talking about Trevor Berwick. We're talking about Edgar Berlanga, the man who never been a champion, the man who got dropped by Coceres, the man who got dropped in the amateurs by a guy who now sells CDs and DVDs. We're talking about, if you're talking about hype job, I mean, don't get me wrong, Canelo has been protected, but if we're talking about hype, a man who does not deserve the fight is definitely Edgar. Canelo only picked him because Canelo is only taking easy fights. So Edgar shouldn't be honored that Canelo picked him. Edgar should be insulted because Canelo see him as easy work, bro. I know that sounds good right now. I know you're feeling yourself, and it's Friday, but mark my words, tomorrow you're going to eat these words, and I'm screen recording it because
I'm not going to eat these words, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, look at the same thing. What happened with Sonny Liston and Floyd Patterson? Floyd Patterson won.
The 80s, bro. I'm talking about 2024 Edgar Berlanga. I don't give a damn about Sonny Liston and Muhammad Ali 100 years ago. We're talking about today. And tomorrow, I'm going to screen record this, and you will be in my next video, brother, whatever your name is.
Okay, my name is...
Matter of fact, hold up, no disrespect, but I feel like Edgar's not going to get knocked out. I feel like that fake New York pride that y'all got, he will quit on his stool. His dad's going to say, no, that's it, because his pride won't let him get stressed out with that image of him living forever, bro. Y'all New York guys got this fake sense of confidence, bro, and I can't stand it, bro. Canelo Alvarez by devastating knockout. Fuck Edgar.
Well, first of all, I'm a professional boxing journalist. I consider myself that. I don't curse. But at the end of the day, you're talking about a guy that has a vast amateur career, almost 200 fights as an amateur, 1 medals as an amateur, came in, and if you see the fights, man, go through 1 through 16. I watched every single fight Berlanga fought. The guys were blocking the shots. The guys had a decent resume, okay? All these guys are in the same thing. Like they say we got a bad attitude in New York, but everybody wants to come to New York to make the money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's coming from all over the world to come to New York to make the money. You know what I mean? The gentleman, he knows his craft. He studies his craft, okay? The Casares fight, you mentioned the Casares fight. The Casares fight, Casares hasn't been the same after that fight. He shut up, completely closed his eye. The guy was blind from one eye. He won every single round. The only round he lost was when he got dropped. He got up and won every single round. He beat that guy from pillar to post. Casares been knocked out by Christian and Billy. He got knocked out by Diego Pacheco, and he got knocked out one round by O.C. Iglesias in a non-title fight. He hasn't been the same after that fight. It was Edgar Berlanga who devastated him. Berlanga went the distance when he took his time with him, but he dissected that man in the ring. Okay, the man was had an eye completely closed. So I don't know what us fighters nowadays gotta do to please the fans. The guy's a puncher. He intentionally went the distance with these opponents to show people he could do rounds because they were complaining that he was knocking them out only in the first round. What the thing is, it's gonna benefit him because now he's gonna go in the ring with Canelo, a small, squat Mexican fighter who started his career at 147. And he's going to have a horrible time dealing with the power factor. The same thing Floyd Patterson had when he did with Sonny Liston. The power is there, boss. You can't duck that. You can't. If he goes on the ropes, he's in trouble. If he boxes, he's too small. Okay, this is not Amir Khan, people. A guy he brought up from 147. This is not Jermel Charlo, a guy he brought from 154. This is not Avri Yildirim, a guy that was knocked out by Chris Eubank in a tournament. This is not Callum Smith, a guy who was beaten by John Ryder, a C-class at most European fighter. Okay, this is not John Ryder himself, a guy that he went the distance with. He couldn't knock him out. So now you're fighting a real, legitimate contender at 168 who carries power, who has the community behind him, who has the hip hop community, who has sports people like Deion Sanders. Everybody's complimenting this kid. This is a check and balance fight. This is a check and balance. At the end of the day, you could have all the hype behind you. You could have all these people paying to see you fight. But this is a check and balance fight. And the guy that's going to chin check Canelo is going to be this gentleman, Edgar, the chosen one, Berlanga. Okay? And this is the guy that everybody's going to say, like, you're going to see Bob Arum after he knocks him out. You see, I knew that kid was going to be something. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear everybody compliment it. And remember who he has behind him now. He has Matchroom, Eddie Hearn. Look what he did to AJ. Look at the development he gave to AJ. The guy sells out an O2 Arena. This is what's gonna happen. He's a headlining fight, a main event fighter from MSG. He's not one of these guys, these queen puffs that they bring from nowhere and they build them up. This is a guy for a main event fighter for MSG who's gonna fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And he's not afraid. And you can see the dimensions. The dimensions. Anybody see the dimensions? This is gonna be like J-Rock against Rosario. Rosario got him on the ropes, opened his stance, opened his reach, and J-Rock was stuck. He couldn't find nothing to do. He couldn't run away. And he got knocked out, right? So this is the same thing, man. And when he hits right back. Because he got hit by Patrick McCovey in his last fight on the 6th round, and then he knocked him out. So this is what at the end of the day, I think a lot of what problem with the community now, that these guys are all casuals. These guys don't even watch the fights. And they come on these channels and they start saying, oh, this and that. You know, they take sides. You know, they're like the guys that go to the horse races and they don't know the fight, and they pick a horse and they think the horse is gonna win. These are the type of guys that we're dealing with. These guys, they don't. I watch boxing. That's the only sport I like. I watch boxing all day long. I study people. I go to gyms. I talk to people. I meet old fighters. I ask everything. I ask about Berlanga everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I seen Triple G in person when he fought Devinchenko in the MSG. Okay. Everybody was saying that, oh, Triple G should fight Devinchenko. Devinchenko only had 10 fights. They fast-tracked him way too fast. They thought they had another Lomachenko at hand, and he took all that punishment, and he never blossomed. They put him with Danny Jacobs with 11 fights, something like that, and that affected his career because every single time he fights for a good fighter, he loses because he's taking so much punishment, and they fast-tracked him too quickly. They should have developed him more. And the Triple G fight, they put him too soon. And I seen Triple G in person. And Triple G, Triple G is not like Berlanga. People think, oh, Triple G is a bigger puncher than Berlanga. That's a lie. Because he's from 160. He was a small 160-pounder with humongous legs. Like all the weight that he had was all the power, everything he had from his legs. His legs were very muscular. He's like 5'7", very small dude, very squat, and he knew his crap. He knew how to box. But he wasn't he was hurting guys because he was breaking them down. But he was not a Berlanga. Berlanga hurts you, bro. He devastates you. He stuns you. He concusses you in the first round. So, and he is big. He's just a big man. So even for that division, and hits hard. He's like a George Foreman type of fighter at that division. So that's what's gonna happen. Like he's gonna be swamped. He's not gonna know what to do when he deals with a fighter like Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I want to show people, because everybody, I don't know what's your perception. This is not Halo 2, people. This is not video games. This is a real fight. This is a real professional. That's gonna hurt. He could possibly get hurt. This could be his last fight. This could be Canelo's last fight. You know what I'm saying? He could have a brain bleed from the punching power. The guy is a cruiserweight at most. You know what I'm saying? He's like a small. Evander Holyfield was 6 foot tall, and he was fighting for a world championship at heavyweight. He's a undisputed heavyweight champion at 6 foot. This guy's 6'1". So I think Canelo bit more than he could chew. You know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming by, man.
Appreciate it, man, bro.
Yeah, man, anytime, man. Come on by, man. Because you know what? I owe you an apology, man. Because I've heard of you before, and I think I've seen your work before, but I've talked to you before, but I didn't. I think this is the first time you ever told me you were a journalist.
No, I consider myself a journalist. All I study is boxing, but I talk to boxers. I could be like, I have 2 full-time jobs, so I can't be running around boxers, and I want to get paid. If I were in a show like this, and I'm working at full-time, I want a salary. You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem. You gotta be really you gotta be really going, in the YouTube community to get a salary doing this. You gotta be like a Hakim Barak or one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? To get a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like a Steve Rosenberg from a 7-7. You gotta be like that. But that's why I do my full job, and I try to come in and try to learn this, because you gotta have great orator skills like you. You have excellent orator skills. You could sit there for a couple of. You entertain people by your conversation, and people follow you by that. So, and the boxing, professional boxing. So, one day, you're like one of our mentors, man. I'm one of your students. I listen to you, and
man. If you're one of my students, brother, then you just need to hit me up on Instagram, brother, because you got Are you out of New York, Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from New York.
Yeah, man. So you're in New York, man. Just hit me up on my email, man, and we'll try to figure out how to get your content out there for Puerto Ricans.
I appreciate it, my brother.
You speak Spanish? You speak Spanish?
Hablo español, sí, hablo bien español, sí.
Yeah. If you want to put out some Spanish videos, just hit me up, man. If you want to put out if you want to put them in Spanish, whatever you want to do, man. If you want to get together, I can interview a couple times on Spanish fighters and kind of update people on what people are saying. I have no problem kicking it with you, man. I like talking to you. Come by often.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it, my brother. Thank you very much, my brother. I'll continue to listen, okay? Yes, sir. I'll see the email that you gave to the other gentleman. We work on that. We work on that. I appreciate it.
Man. We can try to partner up, man. Because I don't speak Spanish, brother. I'm telling you, I don't speak Spanish. But I do love New York. I do love New York, and I appreciate you representing the Puerto Ricans, man. Like seriously, all these dudes.
I appreciate you too, my brother. Thank you.
Ignore fuck all these dudes, man. I mean, fuck all these dudes talking that crazy shit, man. They ain't riding with Puerto Rico. Shout out with you, dog.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you, brother.
Anytime, man. Get back. Yeah. F y'all. See, Suleiman the prophet, or what is it, Suleiman the scholar? He ain't gonna tell y'all. Look, all y'all, my fellow foundational Americans, shut y'all asses up. We fucking rocking with Edgar this weekend. We rolling. Be honest. Why would I ever lie about that? Dude, I'll tell a black woman in a minute. Hey, look, I love black women. I do. My wife's black, mama black. Well, my wife's, they're a little bit yellow. But that aside, they're all black. And I've always told them, I love black women. But them dang Puerto Rican chicks are breathing down your neck hot as hell. All the heat on your neck. Tio Suleiman, thank you, man. All right, cool. Yeah, they breathing all down your neck, bro. I can't even lie. Okay? Yeah. Dude, I wish I could talk about the Beckys. I can talk about all that, dog. You can't say shit about Conchita. Hell no. Rosita. There's limits now. There's limits to a human being. There's limits to everybody's loyalty now. So going to make it look easy. Hey, Jameson Childress in the building. Thank you so much for that support. And he says, one more for the road, boss. Thank you, brother. with a big $50 holler, man. Jameson Childress is just trying to help out the cause, man. Thank you for the bid. And Vidal said, hey, great content from the Shy. Shout out to the Shy. Mr. Williams, what up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, sir. Let me get that in front of my face. Boom. Thank you, sir. What up, Unc? Stay up. What up, Uncle Unc Dre's finest? You dig? What up, man? Real though, Fanon. Suleiman the Scholar knows his boxing usually. Oh, he knows his boxing. I was sitting there listening to him like, God dang, you know shit. Dude, I want to talk to him. He seems like Echo. I mean, look, we can disagree about what you think you're seeing, but God dog, he definitely saw it. That dude loves boxing. I want to chop up on a regular. I want to chop it up with cats like that all the time. Echo, we got some, we making it international around this biatch. I don't have a regular Mexican. We got David is a regular Mexican, comes by here talking boxing. You feel me? Then we got my guy Suleiman representing Puerto Rico. Then we got who we got? We got King representing Yemen. We got some international stuff going on here, man. We got a lot of, you know what I mean? We trying to mix it up a little bit around here. We got angry white guy, obviously repping the white guys. We got my guy. We got a whole lot of fire. We got a real mixed up deal, man. My guy from Louisiana. You know who I'm talking about. Shout out to you, brother. My Cajun brother down there, man. Why am I skipping his name, bro? That's terrible. Like, I'm not good with names, but I know who all y'all are. What's that? What's my man's name? From Louisiana, man. And I'm not talking about my dude. I'm trying to told ya. William Old School Arndt. Yeah, William Old School Arndt. Black women do everything better. Ooh, they do. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Hey, my God, though. Hey, Mac World in the building, man, just for support. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got angry white man. We got angry white guy repping the white guys. We got William Old School Arndt representing the white guys. We ain't got no white women, though. We got Hall of Famers. No Nito Donaire holding down the Hall of Fame for show. Oh, Tommy Hearns, we got ATGs. Tommy Hearns holding down the whole goddamn thing. Look. Dude, you can say what you want, dog. I got this cat rocking with me, dog. The angry Arab. Yeah, we call his ass the angry Arab. I made him mad, bro. We don't know if he's going to come back. I don't know if he can survive that. You know what I mean? I dished it out on him. I tried to see if he could take it. That's my test for you, King. Everything better except shut the You funny, man. Hey, man, Dre's finest, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Look, man, it's all fun and dandy. Man, this has been a fun show. I've really, really enjoyed it. Phenomenal show with $260. Phenomenal show. Because we got about 15 more minutes. Do you want red or do you want white? Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. Phenomenal show, red or white? Because I got Mr. Pragmatic has white or red, depending on. I got to give you the first pick because this is very nooply. This is a very nooply one. Phenomenal. Which one you want? Oh, my bad. Boom. My guy, Richard. And I tried to cover up your stuff. I'm sorry. I tried to cover up your name just not to have it on there. He said, not interested in the gloves, but I would love to support the cause and helping the money of John Bowie alive, the memory of John Bowie alive. If you would please cook a little bit on the rumor of the upcoming card, including Tank, Benavidez, Charlo brothers. Who do you possibly see the Charlo brothers returning to face off against in that division? And on an undercard with Tank, I think it's going to be, if Jermell Charlo returns, Terrell Gaucher. Is Terrell Gaucher over there? Has he fought Terrell Gaucher yet? It's probably going to be like somebody to like, where it's an easy fight for. Not an easy fight, but a comeback fight, something like that. I would say somebody maybe like a Erickson Lubin. Jermell can run it back with Erickson Lubin. That would be great. If he runs it back with Erickson Lubin. Who I would somebody like that. I think it'll be a fight that is. If you would, okay, and then who's the other one? Oh, and Jamal, anybody, no joke. David Benavidez, somebody at 175. Ooh-wee. I show deference. I let you choose, Frat. You get the red, bro. You get the noob. I got to give the noob color, brother, to you. I got to give you the noob color. You're noob. So I'm going to give you the red, brother. I'm going to give you mine because this was mine. So I'm giving you mine. Absolutely. You get mine. Hey, and I'm not signing that shit. Man, I love Tommy Hearns with all my heart, bro, but I can't devalue his signature, bro. Like, I just can't do it, man. I mean, as much as Tommy Hearns likes me, appreciates me, man, and the nice things, the message that he sends me, dude, I'm not his equal, bro. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that. I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that. It's such a compliment, but man, it's like, it just makes me feel like Tommy Hearns doesn't know how great he is. Like, he doesn't really truly appreciate how great he is. I'll accept either one of them. Much appreciated. Yes, sir. Dope. I give you the red one, man. Because I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you a lot, man, for your support. Like, no joke, man. Sometimes, and I'm going to get out of here on this, just so you guys know, man, it's really difficult sometimes, man, doing content creation to be consistent. And your positive energy just means a lot, man. It means a lot, dude. Like, my wife listened to the conversation. She just listened for the first time ever to, like, really listen to a conversation where she could hear some of the things that are said. And many times before, when she would hear how I respond to people, she would say, you need to calm down. You need, right? Man, when she heard somebody say something about Kamala, bro, she got hot. And I'm going to tell you, dude, the reason my wife gets hot about Kamala is not necessarily just because she's an AKA. And I want you guys to remember, man, that you guys sit there and talk about these people, man. You don't know who knows these people, man. You know what I mean? You don't know who these people have done favors for, and who they've held up. A lot of these people are listening to you. You guys say some real painful things that hit their family right in the head, and that's and dog, they don't really go for that, man. I was wondering like why she was so upset, and I was like, oh, that's why. Oh, okay, because she really don't play, bro. About that. If your wife knew Rollo exists, she'd say you were taking it easy on him. Oh, nah, man. My wife would ignore him. Well, for sure. Wouldn't say a word. Nah, you really got to do something exceptional to get her like that. To get her upset and emotional, I mean, like, man, my wife is not like, man, my wife could see somebody, like, literally somebody die, and her expression will be like, she's very stoic. To get her upset like that, I was like, this is way too much. So I did a little research, and I was like, oh, Oakland. Oh, Oakland. Kamala's from Oakland. Oops. Oh, now I get it. I'm telling you, 2-3 degrees of separation is serious. Hey, said, Phenomenal said, Rollo was in your MH Blackwell chat the other night. No, that's what's up. He should have joined with his dumb ass. Enrique. Hey, yeah, thank you for your money. Fanon is getting soft. I am. That's great you found God. What do you mean I found God? I never did not know where God was. I never lost him. I never lost God. Thanks for your comment, though. I've never lost God. I don't know how you can find God. How? That's like trying to fight. That's harder. If you can't see God, if you got to look for God, bro, you will have a hard time finding the ground. Where's planet Earth? I can't find it. Where is it? I can't find God. Where did God go? Hey, nah. Let him go. Let him fly, dog. King got to have an alias that everybody believes. King got to have a... Hell no, God wasn't lost. I'm like, you found God. I was always tripped by the way they say that. Hey, say, ask Thomas Hitman Hearns about KO and Martin. Oh, that's hilarious. Dude, he's legendary, bro. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, okay, cool. Well, I see you, brother. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right. Hey, had Martin looking like air. Man, you know that Errol Spence loss hurts, right? You know, my guy. I mean, it's over, but that's, it hurts that I just know that you're that petty, Fahim, that you would do that to me. I am just. Hey, Kamal said, Hitman sent Martin into the bleachers and had his face looking like Will Smith and Hitch. Gina gonna love me, baby. Hey, Gina, do you love me, baby? Give me the kiss. Hell yeah, dog. That dude is legendary like a mug, man. Oh, he's incredible, man. Hold on, no. I gotta tell you something, man. I gotta do something, man. I gotta do something. You know what it is. You know what it is. I'll break that other stuff down later time tomorrow, though. I'm going to have a live stream today, though, where I'm going to do a study session. What am I looking for? Oh, you know what I'm looking for. Oh, you know what I'm looking for. Where you at, baby?
You don't know what I've been training like. You don't know the vision I have. You do now. No, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. Woo!
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle.
like my heart, bro. Like Tank. Like I had that little nigga with me at 14, 13, bro. His mama and them had to drive to Cincinnati to come get that nigga away from me, bro. Like this is my real little brother.
Okay.
Like for real, bro.
Did you ever see him spar any of them?
Yeah.
What happened? Who he sparred?
Y'all know what happened, man.
I don't know.
He sparred Devin, right? And
you was there?
Hell yeah, I was there. And he sparred in About Billion shirt.
Gervonta?
Yeah. He got right off the plane, was fucking around, and went to the gym and sparred Devin. And I was about to fight Sean Porter. We was at Floyd gym, packed. I just had weighed in, right? And we went to the gym. It's packed, it's hot. They get in there. Tank hit that nigga. He hit him, boom. Then he hit him again, and he went out. I jumped in the ring. Because at the time, Devin is 17. I'm like, hell no, this is a kid. Hell no, it's gonna fall on us. If you know what I mean? If he really get fucked up like that. So what happened was Bill jumped in the ring, his dad, Haney,
BH.
jump in the ring. And then it was about to go down. About Billions versus them niggas. It was about to go down. But it calmed down. It calmed down. And they got back to working, and Tank got a little bit more fatigue, and Dev get off a little bit, but it wasn't like really like getting off.
We still on? Oh, I thought we was off. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I thought we was off. I was relaxing. My bad. Man, I was just sitting, man, I forgot, bro. God dog. I said, you remember yesterday when I left the thing on, man? I was just sitting here chilling and doing what I do every day when I relax. Watching the Hanos clan get their ass whooped. And here I was just chilling and forgotten all about y'all. Hanos clan, where are you? Hanos clan unite. Hanos clan unite. Dog. Hey, Fanon is also a sarcastic clown, a follower, not a leader. You're right. I'm a follower, bro. I was knocking on all of your doors to talk to you today. Yeah, nah, keep him here. Nope, it's fun. Just go ahead and torture his ass real quick. But much love to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the super chat. Of course they are, dog. You know what it is. King, I'll see you later, dog. You're a star, King. You're a star, King. Come on back up. Where you at? Hey, Fahim, can you hear me? Hey, Fahim. Anonymity has its problems. Hey, being anonymous has its problems. I can say whatever the hell I want to say to your raggedy ass because nobody knows who you are. But that voice, everybody recognizes that voice, though. Anywhere you go, boy, with that voice. Anywhere you go. All right. Man, I don't like IG, but it is good for some stuff. Man, I'm a social media old man, bro. I want y'all to start calling me Baba. Hey, man, when I hit 60, will y'all call me Baba? That sounds sweet as hell, but hold on, man. Let me go. Baba Blackwell. Yes, sir. Man, you keep me young, phenomenal Noop. Dog, I want you, man. I swear, man. One thing I want to do if I pass, I want somebody to be able to whoop people in arguments for me when I die. Hold on a second. How do you find Arrow? I'm looking for Arrow. They got this AI thing. All right, there you go. Oh, hold on. What are you talking? You talking about these pictures? What are you talking about, bro? You got to give me. I don't know what you got me looking for. Because the only thing I see, and I'm not good with it. Damn, what'd you see? What'd you see? Oh, where? On IG? Hey, can you send me the link? Can you send me a Photoshop? Hey, can you send me hey, can you send me what do you call it? A screenshot? Can you send me a screenshot? Because I don't know. Is it on IG? I'm so bad with IG, bro. Like, I don't know how to find a post on IG. I see this. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's easy. Michael Benson. Hey, King, what'd you say? Just so you know, I'm not King. Don't compare him to me. All right, thanks, King. You're King. You know why? Because I say so. Boy, you King because I say so. What do you think? You think because you come up with a name and don't show your face that I can't just give you a new name and a face? You are King, and I can tell you what he looks like if you want to see. I can tell you what you look like if you want to see, since you don't want to actually show yourself and leave it up to my imagination. You knew. Oh, that's hell yeah. Oh, you talk okay. Is that a he did it, but he didn't give a link to it. $54 to $60. Okay, so he got his fight date. He must have a fight date. They say he got a fight date then. That's little Trump. Oh yeah, that man, let me tell you who that is. That is King. Period. I ain't trying to hear shit else. I say it's King, that's King. Yeah, I know, I got it. Oh yeah, the boogeyman. Yeah, the boogeyman. Yeah, I know Omar. Hey, yeah. I don't ever believe that you should compare yourself to Omar, but that's okay. Omar is a badass. Omar is a legendary badass. You know what I mean? Oh shit, Omar's coming. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. Anyway, man, but look, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Rest in peace to the dude that paid Omar, though. Look, man, I'm gonna be on MH Blackwell today, man. I'm gonna be on MH Blackwell on Friday, man. So y'all need to come kick it with me, man. King's not coming around no more. I dropped a couple atomic bombs on his ego, and so y'all are free to come around now. I think I'm gonna do it a little bit later in the afternoon. I'll tell you this. I'll put up a notification at least 2 hours early. All right, cool. I'll check it out right now. All right, Jameson, I'm checking out right now. I don't see what I just on IG. I just checked my messages. Unless you did a request. Oh, I did. Oh, there's Bezo. Okay. Okay, I got that. Hey, okay. Oh yeah, hey, Daryl McKinney. Yes, I have. I answered it. Yes, here. Hey, Jameson, just so you know, I talked to Daryl McKinney. Daryl McKinney's doing fine. You know, Daryl McKinney's mother had passed, so he basically he and some friends went around and they took some time off. But no, I talked to Daryl Jameson. So yeah, he's good. He said he appreciated you guys asking about him. But yeah, I checked on him, Jameson. So he's good, bro. But let me put you in my primary. Hey, Jameson. Yeah, he's really good, man. He's fine. He just took some time off from the gig. Or he took some time off after he had, his mother had passed. But he's back. Talk to him. Everything's good, man. Peace. All right, I sent it to you. I think I'm going to start doing those voice replies. Fanon, the other night, did T. Orlando and I run off that Kamala Harris shill? You talking about my friend? Hey, dude, that dude is one of my best friends, bro. That dude ain't no Kamala Harris shill. He ain't even voting for Kamala. Rick Timms? You talking about? Are you the other guy? You talking about Kev? Dude, Kevin's not voting for Kamala Harris. Why would you call him a shill? He's not even voting for her. He was just asking you questions. He's not voting for her, bro. What he said, didn't you hear the conversation that took place? He agreed with the abortion take. He wasn't even voting for her, bro. So I don't think you I think you didn't understand. Yeah, he gets crab in a barrel. Yeah, he got crab in a barrel vibe because he was saying you're talking about she's not black. Dude, let me tell you something, bro. Nobody's doing that shit, man. That shit sounds crazy, Rick. I'm telling you. Bro, I got super Republican friends, dude. Dudes, and super pro-black friends, bro. She's black, man. You're just never going to go anywhere with that with people, man. Because she's black. Like, dude, there was somebody listening to that grew up with her. Was like, man, let me tell you, man, I got a call. I'll be straight with you. Dude, I got a call from somebody that lives there that knew her. They was like, what is that? They were pissed. They were like, what is this shit about her not being black? She grew up in Oakland. She grew up in Oakland. And it's not like she moved and didn't come back to Oakland. There's like, dude, them people in Oakland have known her in her entire life. From the time they knew her as a little kid to while she was in law school to the time she came back. They've known you're literally telling people that have known this woman for 50 years she's not black. So, dude, dog, cats ain't gonna hear that. The dudes ain't trying to hear that because it's just flat out not true. It doesn't matter, Rick Timms. You're saying she's black. You don't care. Maybe she's black. Maybe she's not, bro. Dude, you don't. That's for me. I'm telling you, Rick Timms, that's an argument that defeats that will make you lose. You'll have somebody agree. You'll have somebody agree 100% with most of 99% of what you say, but you'll never get there because you say she's not black. I had a debate with somebody, a dude, very, very, very high placed dude in education about the same thing, and he don't like Kamala. But you know what he said? He said, look, it's not my issue. It's not whether she's black or not because I know she's black. The problem is that during the time when she was in California, why was she representing herself as India? I know I didn't read what you said. Because I'm trying. I can't keep going back and forth. You can always jump up. If I miss something, you can always jump up, and I'll be there. I'll be there later today. But I'm telling you, man, he doesn't even like Kamala. He wasn't taking up for her. He was just saying, "Hold on, man, what, dude? If I told you that Clarence Thomas wasn't black, you'd be looking at you'd look at me like, what? Hold on, man. I don't like Clarence Thomas either, but you're telling me he's not black." Dude, that's the same. I'm telling you, that's exactly how that comes off to people that know her. It's exactly how that comes off to people that know her. They're like, man, that girl, the woman is black, bro. Now, I want to know about them eating dogs. Do you believe that there are that? And I'm going to ask you a yes or no question. Do you believe that there are Venezuelan refugees? Do you believe there are Venezuelan refugees eating dogs in the streets of Aurora, Colorado? I don't. I think Donald Trump lies his ass off and will set up a bunch of lies before it's time for him to have a debate so he can use it. Okay? That's my point. And the whole thing about her not being black is the same thing. She sat there with a black woman and said, all I know is she's black and she puts out. Dog, I'm never voting for him. There's a black woman right across from him, and he says, all I heard was that she's black and she puts out. He called her a black whore. Right there on the stage. Nah, bro, people ain't, women, she's like, I can't believe people did not hear. These black men did not hear her call that black woman a black whore. And y'all like, yeah, but she ain't black. But she's like, man, y'all get the fuck on out of here. Then cats want to get mad if Ryan Garcia says something. But you riding with Trump. Anyway, man, it's not the Venezuelans, it's the Haitians. Look, we'll have the political conversation later on today. Oh, no. Hey, thank you, Juan. I'm sorry. It's the Haitians. Oh, the Haitian immigrants are eating dogs. They're eating dogs. Dude, hey, dog. Donald Trump does not have racial dog whistles, man. He has racial blowhorns. Boop, boop, boop. Let's try to go around 3 o'clock, man. Being against Kamala is not riding with Trump. Nope. The disdain for her has been going on. Oh, no. Oh, I know that, dog. Look, I ain't voting for Kamala. Oh, man, Manny, bro. I'm sorry, man. I forgot to get your super chat. Thank you, Cash App. Thank y'all for the great channel, the great deal today. Hold on a second. Oh, man, Manny says support for the channel. If I miss Oh, man, Manny. Thank you, bro. Wow, Curly J. Such a misogynistic statement. But I'm out of here, man. Much love to everybody in the chat. We'll be at MH Bikewell later today. Y'all want that smoke? Yeah, she panders. I get it. She panders. I got it. She panders. She tries to let you know she's Negro. Anyway, with that, I'm out. Deuces. And the winner is, by the way, Phoenix the Assassin, and the glove definitely going to my guy, Mr. Pragmatic. He definitely got that. He definitely got that glove. And with that, I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.